was just looking at Tim. So what was the word I got? Tim is now off the detox, or
he finished his 21 days.
How much weight did he lose?
26 pounds, he said.
And then Gary told me you got mad at Gary for asking Tim what his first real meal is going to be.
Gary's like one of those guys who's waiting to see you, go back to your drug addiction.
All I said was, Tim, congratulations, what's your first solid meal going to be?
No, that wasn't how he was saying it.
So he starts talking and all this double talk, and I go, leave the cold crap out, it's a simple question. What's your first meal going to be? And then you got mad.
I just said, why are you making such a big deal
why are you making a big deal?
Solid meal. It's no big deal.
He wants to know. He's curious.
It's curious.
But he doesn't know.
Gary doesn't care how Tim feels.
How do you know that?
I know that because he wouldn't be treating him this way if he cared.
But you see, this is where you go off. Gary saying to Tim, what are you going to eat for your first solid meal? It's not a bad thing. He's not treating him badly.
And now you, who didn't see the whole conversation, are assuming that Gary told you the truth.
Well, I just heard what you said. You said you think Gary's sabotaging him.
Why are you harassing a man who's trying to regain his health? That's what I wonder.
What do you mean? Why is that harassment?
That's not a bad thing to do.
You feel that's harassment?
Yeah.
Asking a guy what your first meal is going to be?
Bothering him about anything. He's living his life. Leave him alone. He's not bothering Gary about what he eats, and God knows somebody should.
We bother Gary about what he eats all the time. As a matter of fact...
No, we don't.
I was watching Gadget Gary on Channel 11, which is Gary's new name.
Gadget Gary?
Stay right there, Tim. I'm not done with you. Gadget Gary. I got so much to talk about today. Gadget Gary. Like, how did that whole thing get started, Gadget Gary?
I don't know.
He's on Channel 11. Mm-hmm. I think he's trying.
Is it a regular thing?
I think this is Gary's attempt, in case I leave radio, to sort of come up with a branching out thing. He's good at it.
Good. I mean, he loves new gadgets. That's for sure his, major passion.
Gary can't come in now because he's dealing with Ozzy and Sharon, I guess, who just showed up. But so he's getting them together. But I'll remind me when we get back to talk about Gadget Gary.
All right.
But Tim, I don't think... See, Robin, what I'm hearing is if Gary says to Tim, what are you going to eat for your first solid meal, I think he's curious about the diet.
And I didn't stay there long. I walked by the conversation. I said, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? And I walked away.
But you almost seem like you're protecting
I'm angry. Tim. No, I'm not protecting Tim. Tim doesn't need my protection. But I just think that this anger at Tim for changing his life
Who's
is crazy.
Angry with Tim?
Everybody who's got him under a microscope watching everything he does. You guys have to realize Gary, you're the obsessed ones.
Robin, you're way out of line on this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Right. I'm a 34.
Listen, the whole group here. We didn't think Tim. We didn't think Tim would make it a day, and Tim made it 21 days, and that's great. He lost a lot of weight.
How much weight did you lose?
About probably almost 30 pounds.
And I said if I didn't eat for 21 days, I'd lose 30 pounds.
No, I've been eating like crazy. I've been eating like crazy. I'd
probably die. But okay. So it's a big deal.
30 pounds is amazing.
It's a big deal that Tim made it through this whole thing. So now, today's the first day he's allowed to have a solid meal, and we were just curious what it was going to be.
Yeah, but why?
Because he's curious. Anytime a guy loses weight.
Take yourself out of this and be normal. I mean, you're
normal.
But you're so attached to it that you can't see it.
I'm not, again, he doesn't understand. He's obsessed with food, and we aren't.
You are obsessed
The whole world's fucking crazy except for you and Tim and Dr. Ron.
I'm when Gary asked me that, I was
But the people who go on this extreme form of diet are obsessed with food. Everyone's obsessed with food.
No, we're not.
Sure you are.
No,
Tim can talk.
Food is fuel.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to... I have no clue. I'm not that... like, when he asked me that, I was kind of stunned because I really haven't thought about it. I really haven't.
So you don't know what your first... You haven't consulted with Dr. Ronnie and Robin about what your first meal is going to be?
I'll probably have maybe some
But you have
salad.
to get educated and find out what you can eat?
No, it's like a salad or something like that. I'm not craving anything.
What if you wanted a burger?
I'm not into that. I'm really not. I'm just not... I'm not
So
craving
you have thought about what you're going to eat then?
No, I haven't. I really haven't. If I knew, I would say, you know what, I'm going to have a
Today
steak.
You're changing your diet to make it different from the last 30 days, and you haven't thought what you're going to eat?
No.
And you haven't asked Dr. Ronnie what you should eat?
Like salad or vegetables, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they've given you guidelines, haven't they?
Yeah, right, exactly. They've told me, like, vegetables you start to incorporate into it, and a piece of fish or something. Or
Are you
chicken.
scared to start eating?
No, not at all.
You're not worried about it?
No, I have more control over food now than I did before. Much more control. Where I would walk, like the other day, I had lunch with Lisa Lampanelli, and we're downstairs at Del Frisco's, and she orders a steak and potato and salad and so forth. And I sat there with my my green drink and didn't even think about. You know, in the past, I would dive into it and probably scarf down the tablecloth.
Right, you didn't stop and think about what you were putting in.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So
do you think that that's an insulting question that Gary asked?
No, not
you?
at all. Not at all.
I didn't say he was insulting, but it's just like,
it
leave the
stunned
man
me.
alone. Why are you worried about what he's going to put in his stomach?
It's something I never even thought about.
Do I ask you every day what you're going to eat?
No, but when somebody's just lost 30 pounds and they're having their first solid meal, you say, that's a showing interest. That's saying, hey, gee, what do you do next? Where do you go from here?
I think he was more stunned. I think he was more.
Gary was interested.
Gary was more stunned at the fact that I didn't know. Maybe I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Today's the day.
That was the thing. You're saying I got angry. Gary was like, "Come on, drop the bullshit.
No.
Tell me what you're gonna eat."
Right, but no, because Tim started going to this whole double speak, and I'm like, it's a simple question. But I am shocked.
Wait a second, Tim. You do know. You've consulted with Dr. Ronnie what the parameters are.
It'll be vegetables, or it'll be some kind of. I don't know. I just have no. It's not one of my priorities right now. I've got my program that I do, and
but you have an idea of what you can and can't eat.
Exactly right. Yeah, I know what I can and can't eat.
That's what Gary's asking.
Okay,
you.
that's what. If that's the question, yes, I know what I can and can't eat. But what am I going to eat? I don't know.
No, Gary was wondering about what the coming off the rehab meal was going to be like. Right. Are you going to go out and have your favorite steak?
I didn't say that. No, I did not say that. Somebody came over and said, "Are you going to Del Frisco's?" And Tim laughed. I genuinely want to know what the next thing is you can eat.
You can eat anything you want, basically.
Well, you can't eat anything you want because you can't. Can you have a steak and fries?
Sure, if you want, if that's what you want to do. But I don't want that.
No, he's asking within the parameters of your new diet, what are you going to eat this afternoon?
You eat healthy. You eat organic.
What does healthy mean? He doesn't know.
Organic vegetables. You eat fish or chicken. You eat...
where do you go for that? Where do you get your lunch?
Anywhere. I can go anywhere, basically, and order that. Steamed vegetables. I can order it in from downstairs. You're
going to eat steamed vegetables for lunch today?
Maybe. I don't know.
What kind of vegetables do you think you like? What do you like? You're going to get a little broccoli on there?
A little broccoli, a little lettuce.
Do you dip it in anything, or you just eat it straight?
Put a little olive oil on it.
Yeah.
Eat
Robin, you agree with olive oil?
This is Tim's life. It's not mine.
But let me tell you something. Now I have control over food, where before food controlled me. So, and that's the way you saw what I was. I was like a pig. So I couldn't do it anymore. Enough is enough.
I mean, you still got weight to lose, pal.
Absolutely. I got about another 50 pounds to go.
Yeah, but you look good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tim,
and I'm not going to ask you what you're going to eat.
Okay, I got to go back to work.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
And I want to be the first. I want to be the first to admit I'm controlled by food. I mean, I don't know why that's such a. I like to eat. I don't know why that's so insane.
By the way, your weight's out of control. I was watching you on Gadget Gary.
It's not insane, Gary. It's not insane at all.
By the way, Tim is starting a new 21-day detox in a few weeks. Is that true?
Yeah, next on probably Friday or Saturday.
Next Friday?
This coming Friday.
You're starting again?
Yeah.
I mean, that's round 2?
Yeah.
Wow. What are you going to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to get in shape.
Good for you. Hey, listen, congratulations.
You feel good. Why do you want to feel bad?
Right. No, 30 pounds is
seriously,
an accomplishment.
You work during the day, and guys get wrapped up in this lifestyle like I did.
I admire you sticking with this.
Something's in your mind all of a sudden snaps, and you do it. And
I didn't think you had the ability to do this.
I do. When you find something that works, this was the only thing that I ever tried that worked, and I've tried it everything. Believe me.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Over the
right,
last year or so, absolutely.
We will listen to more tonight on your big special with Robin and Dr. Ronnie on Howard 101.
Please call in, Gary.
I'll be eating.
Can I ask? I just want to answer. Let me tell you something. All the emails that I've got, I got so many emails over the course of the last 3 weeks from people that listen to the show that all of a sudden come out and they say, you know what, I'm in the same situation that you're in. I couldn't believe it. The response that I got, like on Facebook and emails to here at Sirius and so forth, that people want to know about it.
Right.
I smell a Tim Sabean book.
No,
you never tried
if
eating,
I can help somebody, absolutely.
You never tried eating less, just smaller
I tried
portions,
it all.
and it wouldn't work for you?
Because food controlled me. I had such an urge to eat. The more I'd eat, the more I wanted. And it just kept snowballing like that. And that's why I picked up so much weight. I work a lot. I ate inconsistently. Now I eat every 2 hours. I can carry the program around in my top pocket. It's easy. It's simple. And I feel good. What more can I say?
All right.
You can't argue with success.
You look great, actually, and I'm envious of how you look. But Are you okay? Like, you seem like you're in a daze or something.
Right? Yeah. You're not joking, right?
No, I'm not joking because I'm actually serious. Because you are like you're one of the most gregarious guys I've ever met. Like you come and you go, hey, what's up? He tackles you all the time, and now you look like you're sort of going to faint or something.
No. I'm more.
All right,
I think
right?
I'm more focused. I'm.
Good. All right.
So, you seem like there's just a sap of. You seem like the shell of a former self or something.
Well,
by the way, Steak is on the phone from Del Frisco. Steak. Nice steak.
Tim, I miss you.
Artie, you weigh 300, right?
When I went to Hippocrates and did my Tim little thing down there, I weighed 288 going in. When I left, I weighed 278.
And what do you think? You think you've maintained that?
No, I'm probably about 285 now.
Yeah.
I'm probably about back. Yeah, because when I went down there, they did an official weigh-in, and I was 288. And
so
I
you
lost
300.
I probably lost. Yeah, but I was before them. But I probably had lived a little bit better going up to that. And then I lost about 10 pounds down there. So I'm probably back around 285.
Want to ruin your day and weigh in?
Huh?
Want to ruin your day and weigh in?
I don't care.
Go weigh yourself. See what you weigh. You too, Gary. I want to see what you weigh. I think Gary's almost up to you. I'm telling you, Artie.
Are you? You're thinking, no, they're no way the same.
You're saying Artie wants to get down to where Gary... Oh, it's not working. Oh, wait. Okay, now it is. You weigh 225. 225, though. He's a short guy. Who's taller, you or Artie?
Artie, I think Artie's tall. How tall are you, Artie?
Taller. Maybe a half an inch taller.
How tall are you?
It depends. 5'9", 5'10". I don't know.
Yeah,
5'9".
I'm like 5'8 and a half.
All right, Art, go ahead. Let me see what you're up to.
Ooh.
Yeah, you put on a few. 297. 297. He fell off the wagon a little on the food, but he's straight otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Maybe because you're sober, you're...
The last week I've been eating, but...
Well, yeah, we saw a little bit of an eating jag going on there the last couple of weeks. Remember that one day he was loading in like...
Yeah,
sometimes watching Artie eat gets distracting during the show, and I lose my train of thought.
I ate a lot this weekend, too. But...
Wow. 297, you went back up.
Well, down at this place, it's like it's like going to a doctor's office. They make you strip and get on one of those fucking things that's like...
oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little more accurate than that, but I was 288 down there.
You know, Gadget Gary ought to try testing out a treadmill as one of those gadgets.
He should keep harassing Tim about what he's going to do.
I'm not harassing him. You don't think
after him the whole
Robin,
time.
It's conversation, Robin.
It'll never work, Tim.
I know. I didn't say that.
You must be suffering.
See, Robin hears other people saying that because there's a lot of people out there that do that. That say, oh, you must be dying to go down to Del Frisco's and all that stuff.
Waving cupcakes in his face.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
Well, maybe I'm just getting on your case for all of the others.
You are. But I mean, Robin, again, take a step back. A guy has made a drastic move in his life where he has cut out food for 21 days. You think it's weird to ask him how it's going?
I don't think it's any of your business.
What is any of your business?
It's ridiculous.
I don't think it's any of your business to ask what I want to talk to my friend Tim about.
I really don't. I don't think about what. Have I ever asked you what you're going to eat?
You're becoming a mother hen on this thing with Tim.
No. But really, have I ever asked you what you're going to eat?
If I didn't, let me ask you a question. If I didn't eat for 21 days, would you be a little interested? Answer
no,
yes.
Forget about me. I should be asking you what you're eating.
If I didn't eat for 21 days,
I ask him what he eats.
But I don't.
Well, that's you.
It's foreign to me because I wouldn't bother a person.
Listen,
you would have before you got on his diet.
You lost weight.
I didn't bother anyone.
Oh, stop it. Sure you do. You used to ask people how they do it or how they lose weight if you were interested. Come on. That's conversation.
In a sympathetic way. I don't stand in the hall and try to...
You've gone way overboard.
Like
you are so possessive of Tim.
He is
it's like your boyfriend.
Possessive.
Oh, you have completely...
He is telling Tim... I've had soup with him sometimes.
Robin, you were answering Tim's questions like you were his wife.
No. He was telling Tim that, stop drinking. First of all, I've heard him on the wrap-up show saying Tim has drunk the Kool-Aid. Stuff like
I
that.
Said Tim drank the Kool-Aid.
He's indoctrinated.
And I've said that I think that in order for this to work for Tim, he's got to go into it full force and believe whatever he has to believe.
He keeps repeating, food controls me, but I don't control food.
Right.
He's got some new mantras going.
But those are all his.
They are.
You never heard me say it. Those are his own concoctions.
Yeah, he comes up with things.
We have a list.
It's not like Ronnie did it.
So, Tim, dieting is hard enough on its own. Never mind every step of the way having to be sort of everything broken down by Howard in the beginning. Is this really making things that much more difficult for you?
No, I love the challenge. People, say that you can't do something. That just makes me want to do it all the more. And this program that I'm on is so simple and so easy that anybody can do it. And you're feeding your body every 2 hours. You can carry the program around in your pocket. And it's so simple. And the results speak for themselves. Success is success. So mvdiet.com is Dr. Ronnie's site. If you're interested, go on it, and it works.
So you're hooked.
I'm not hooked. I'm just into it. I feel good, and you can't argue with feeling good. So that's what it's all about.
Was Gary's question to you about eating, was it as evil as Robin's trying to make it out?
No, not at all. It threw me off because I really haven't thought about it. Their persona is that I haven't, eaten food in the last 3 weeks, which is, true. I haven't chewed in the last 3 weeks, but because I'm satisfied with the nutrients that this program provides, that, it really, after a few days, you really lose your appetite or your desire for things because you're totally satisfied. And I was kind of thrown off because I really don't know, or I really haven't considered. I know what I can eat, or should eat, but when you feel good, you don't want to put anything in your body that's going to make you feel bad again. So that's kind of the premise of the whole program.
Avoid shocking the system.
Exactly. You ease into it, and but you feel good. You want to continue to lose weight and feel good and so forth. So why would you want to put something that's going to slow down that process?
So Gary, absolutely no malicious intent before when you asked him about
what No. I break his balls a little bit. I'm definitely breaking his balls, and I'm surprised he got this far. But I've never, said we got to go to Frisco's to get a steak. I've never put a cupcake in front of his nose. I've told him flat out that I'm surprised that he got this far. I did not think he'd make it this far, and I was really interested to find out what are you going to eat now that you're going to eat.
So why do you think Robin becomes so defensive over this program? And so
because I think that if Tim fails, it makes the program look bad, and Robin's a big supporter of the program. And I think Robin also wants to see Tim succeed. But, she clearly she really believes in the program, and she wants to see people succeed on it.
But given the circumstances and the environment here, Tim's going to get ribbed a little bit. She's got to roll with it, I think.
Well, to act like, if she wasn't involved in this program, to act like she wouldn't be us is insane. She'd be doing what we do because, she's too close to it. I said that to her on the air.
Robin, you were very upset with Gary today when he...
Oh, here we go. I would not characterize it as upset. Did you get it on camera?
Yes.
And you thought I was very upset?
I thought you rushed to the defense of Tim and the program very quickly when Gary could have just been teasing Tim.
Yeah, but who needs that? Why is everything that Tim does about, changing his diet, changing his health, subject to the ridicule of these people here?
Well, I think he was...
I just collapsed. Maybe I better eat something.
Yeah, seriously. This isn't a good advertisement for your program. Maybe Gary was right. Maybe Tim does need a steak.
Yeah, let's do that again.
I think because Tim is known as sort of a steak and potatoes guy around here. He's one of the guys. He goes out to eat. He's been known to love food.
Right.
And now that he's, made such a drastic change, that's why he's getting, catching some heat or getting ribbed a little bit.
So you admit he's catching some heat.
Absolutely.
And so my coming to his defense is a very natural thing because he's catching heat.
But it was almost portrayed as though Gary was trying to throw him off his game, trying to throw him off his diet, when I don't think Gary was being unsupportive. I think he was just teasing him a little bit, and you seemed very upset by that.
Well, again, why is whatever anybody does here everybody's business? I think there's an emphasis on it. That's all. It's like somebody's trying to change something. It's not easy to change your life. Give a person a break. How about giving them a little support?
So you're drawing a little bit from your own personal experience, the way Howard sort of criticized you the entire time.
Absolutely.
You changed your way.
Absolutely.
So you're saying, look at my result and wait until you see
No, I'm
Tim.
saying I had to endure. I don't want to see somebody else endure it alone. I was alone.
Well, and also because you were so successful.
I certainly didn't get any help from you. So... I was alone.
But you were
hitting on you again?
No. I'm making an adamant point that I don't hit on him, okay?
Whatever the kids call it these days.
The kids.
So you're saying, look at my success, and
No, I'm saying I was alone, and it simply offends me that you don't get support for doing things around here. And when I heard that, and I've heard it over and over again, maybe I came down on Gary in a way that was probably more, for someone else around here who, because I see this all the time. Every time I walk through the halls and Tim is here, people are getting on his case.
So Gary bore the brunt is what you're saying.
Yeah, for everybody, right. Because everybody's doing it.
But you think Tim's on the right path? He's gonna do this. He's gonna lose the next 50.
I think that Tim should run his own life.
Gary's a good guy. Beth and I were watching him on TV, and I go, Gary's a really good producer. And Beth goes, Gary's such a great guy. Don't you always feel like when Gary's around, everything will be okay? So I was like, wow, Gary's really getting some props.
That's nice.
Yeah. I do love Gary, but then he was on, then they interviewed him on CW11 some more. Like, he was the whole show, and they were asking Gary, like, what he's going to do if I leave.
Oh, really?
Can I come in and talk about what the weird part was for me?
And I said to Beth, I go, there's my nightmare. I mean, Gary's got wife and kids. And if I leave, who the fuck is going to hire him?
Channel 11.
Now he's scrambling around trying to be Gadget Gary, so that just in case I leave.
That's not true.
And I got all sad.
I
can't leave because of you.
But no, leave if you want to. Because listen, I'm almost 50 years old. How long are you going to be responsible for me?
I don't know, but
you shouldn't feel responsible.
Because Gary goes, I don't know. Maybe I'll go into television. Maybe I'll be executive producer of the Channel 11 News. And I'm going to myself, oh no, Gary doesn't have any news background. He doesn't have any television background.
Show.
They're not going to hire you. I'm doomed. I got to worry about you the rest of my life.
You're so supportive. You know what the weird part of that was? That was for
and
me?
He's a great producer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening.
He really is. He's amazing.
It's like you're trying to give a daughter away from marriage.
I know. He's a terrific producer. A lot of fun.
Does he come with a dowry?
He's very in control.
I feel weird, because I wanted to talk to Artie about this morning.
If I get you a job somewhere, then I can leave, right?
You can leave no matter what.
Nah.
Because there's a whole group of behind me is Will and Jason who just got married, and Scott DePace with a wife and kids, and John Hahn with a wife and kids.
No, and that's the other one. That's the other two names I always pull out.
What?
Will and Jason. The hell are they gonna do?
They're gonna come with me.
Yeah, where?
We don't know yet. Oh, I know where we're going. I'm going to produce the Robin Quivers show. We got a whole plan. We're all going. Robin's getting a TV show. I'll produce it. And those guys will come.
Well, now we got a plan.
Will and Jason have experience, helping produce this show. I mean, they could produce television.
Well, you're acting like Gary doesn't have that experience.
No, I'm not acting. I'm saying Gary as well, of course, but so do Will and Jason on some level.
Let me get to the point. If anyone out there will hire Gary, we'll throw Jason in for free.
It's a package deal.
But don't you think that it almost? I know that you're worried about everybody, but don't you think it makes Will and Jason feel bad that if you leave, they can't find work? As if they
no, I don't think they feel bad.
I think it's going to make them feel real bad if I leave and they can't find work.
But I think that they're very qualified to go and be segment producers on shows, on really big shows.
Let me ask you, what are the first 5 shows you think you could be producing?
Me or them?
You.
I think they have a better shot at getting a job than I do.
Why?
Because they don't ask for as much, and they're qualified in a very special area. Like Will is a researcher and a segment producer, and he could do that on almost any show. He's that good.
He could absolutely do. You don't deal with these guys anymore, and I can't wait, hopefully, to get to that level. But when I do Conan and Letterman, these guys who are my segment producers, Will could do that.
Yeah, but most of those
with
guys
his
are
eyes
comedy writers.
Not all of them.
Also,
no, and different kinds of shows. They don't necessarily have to have a comedy background.
Right. The guy at Letterman.
All right, you're making me feel better.
And Jason, who doesn't produce as many segments, does it a lot too. And again, he's involved and he's really smart. And I think that especially Will, because he does that specifically, could get a job tomorrow at any number of places.
Jerry Springer?
No, I mean like anywhere from
Oprah?
Jon Stewart to a Tonight Show or a Letterman.
I know what you're saying, though. The segment producer, he doesn't have to be a writer per se, but he's got to have an understanding of comedy because he's, telling what you said to Dave or whatever. And Will certainly has that. I mean, Will's knows comedy, I think.
Was Frank Gannon a comedy writer?
He was a speech writer.
But he was your segment producer.
He was a writer, though.
For Nixon.
But what kind of writer?
He was working for Nixon.
Right, so he wrote speeches, but how did that translate to what he could bring for Dave?
I don't know.
He just had a good
Write
understanding.
me a snappy line, Frank.
I just think he had a good understanding of how to talk to somebody and translate that to Dave and turn it into questions.
I hope you're right. You're making me feel better. That's good. right. Everybody's all set.
But again, the question is...
Sounds like these doors will be opening up for everyone.
When will you tell us?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, seriously.
I don't know myself what I want to do.
But, I mean, do you think... When you say you'll give us notice, do you think, like, a week is good?
I'll give you my notice now. Just if you find a job, fine, and then if I stay here, then I'll get
the last person you told that to went to the Tonight Show.
You think about it.
I hope everyone ends up at the Tonight Show.
But I mean, really, what do you think is an adequate amount of time to tell a staff?
2 weeks. Is that enough time for you? All right, 3 weeks. You want? What do you want me to do? I don't know.
If you think about it, it's at this point it's April. I mean, it's only really a year and a half. You know.
Well, listen. Here's the point.
That's why I said to him, he doesn't have 2 more years.
I can't believe how fast that went by. It's a year and a half left.
But here's my point. So let's say I'm here, and I have every intention of leaving, and then Mel walks in and he goes, "Okay, you can be here X amount of days. You can do this. I only want this amount of shows. Blah 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 blah." So suddenly there's something interesting to do.
Sure. Yeah, but what if means...
What if I told you that I was leaving, and then all of a sudden I'm staying?
But what if somebody got a job somewhere else? Would you be mad at them that you said you were leaving and somebody got a job?
I was reading an article the other day saying that something like Google might even approach me to change their whole business because I'm the only one who seems to be able to get things started.
I mean, people were. There was a great article the other day that said that at the end of your run here, that you could end up just getting a studio
and doing your own
thing and sending content out to everybody.
So what if I do that?
I'm interested.
Well, I was looking for you.
Can't he get an interview?
Send me your resume.
What?
I've only got one thing on it.
Can't he get an interview?
I'll hire that Techno Beaver guy, though. He's around.
I'm starting to think about that. Name's not so bad.
You want to know something? Not only is Techno Beaver good, but you got to wear the costume. But nothing over your face, just like the big fur.
I got to say, I can't be the guy on TV like the weatherman. I can't wear antlers. I mean, I do it here for you, but I'm not going to go on the news in a fucking beaver costume.
Oh, my God. You would be the biggest thing. First of all, kids would love you.
Now syndicate that.
You want to know something? Fred, I'm being dead serious.
I know.
Gary, I'm telling you.
I'm with you.
If you wore the like you just showed up at a beaver thing, and you're the beaver gadget guy.
Techno Beaver.
I mean, it'd be amazing.
Right,
and you give it 4 slaps on the tail instead of 4 stars.
I mean, I'll tell you what, you'd probably get on NBC. Fuck Channel 11.
Well, see, here's what's going on. The problem in this whole thing with the with being like a gadget person is for years it was just a guy who worked in a magazine or whatever. Now everybody figured out get a hot chick.
Yeah, well,
so it's like now there's like smoking hot chicks.
So what are you going to do?
Hot chicks are a dime a dozen. Techno Beaver is only one.
That's
so
why you got to be Techno Beaver.
There's Techno Beaver.
There's a chick from CNET who's on CBS Early Show.
She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Really cute chick.
So Techno Beaver's looking better and better.
All right,
you come on and you're Gary, the gadget guy.
Fat guy.
How are you going to compete with her?
And you know what? To kids, you're just some old dude who's sitting there with gadgets and creeping them out.
But I have to talk to
Beaver.
I'm talking to my generation.
Yeah, but if you were Techno Beaver, everyone would want you.
You better copyright that too, because apparently there's some company in the United Kingdom. They call themselves Techno Beavers Limited.
Uh-oh.
What do they sell?
They don't sell anything. They do tax returns, audit, and management accounts.
See, they're not afraid of being Techno Beaver.
I bet the president doesn't wear the outfit.
He should.
Can you imagine somebody showing up to do your taxes in a beaver costume?
You make like a rating system. I give this 5 beaver teeth. 5 beaver teeth.
Or 5 slaps of the tail.
Yeah. You got a big tail. That'd be great.
Big paddle tail.
Techno Beaver.
Let's go into the Techno Dam and check out the new
Talk
modems.
to the people at CW11. I bet you they love it.
Develop a Techno dance.
They'd love anything that you would talk about like this.
If you go on as Techno Beaver, I will get them the highest ratings of their life.
Can you imagine, like the gadget you like the best that gets a dance, the Techno dance?
You could do the whole thing from the middle of a stream when you're building a dam. Lined up on my dam today is a new gadget I just found.
Look at how easy this would be. Now he doesn't have to do the segment live. It's on video.
This is exactly the costume I'm thinking of. Just put Gary's face in there. There it is.
Let me see it.
That's exactly it. That's like Alvin and the Chipmunks, but it's the idea is right.
It's the same idea.
Got a picture of it. Techno Beaver. Look at that, John.
And that music can only mean it's Techno Beaver time.
You know how fucked up this is, Howard?
Yeah.
DePace told me somebody already went and bought the domain name technobeaver.com.
Oh, my God.
You give that back.
Well, that's why they know a good idea.
You need that.
You know, bought at the pace. Be funny too if like Gary built a gadget out of he built like a dam out of gadgets that he doesn't like that goes into my dam.
Yeah,
because it's not good, so I can keep the water away.
This gadget goes to the bottom of the river because it's a piece of doo-doo.
and then he can eat through the products he doesn't like and save the ones he does.
He opens the packages with his teeth.
I'm not putting this one in my dam.
He opens the packages with his teeth. Oh, that's too much.
So Gary, Techno Beaver aside, where do you see yourself in what industry and what capacity? If you had to predict right now,
I see myself producing a show. I see myself working in television. I've met with a lot of people who work in the industry who seem to think that there's a place for me. Howard obviously not being one of them. He thinks you have no TV experience and I'm not a comedy writer, that I can't get a job. But I think I could get a job. But having said that, it's scary to think about having to go out and look for work. I haven't looked for work in 25 years. By the time it's done, I will not have looked for work in 27 years. So that's rough.
But in turn, those 27 years could give you make you invaluable.
Listen, I think I have great experience. I bring a lot to the game, but you'll never know what it is. I'll never know what my value is, so I have to go out and test it. It's easy for people to say to me, I don't think you'll have any trouble getting a job. Yeah, you'll have no trouble getting a job. But then I'm the one who has to go out and get a job. So I think about it all the time.
Now, Howard also mentioned he's worried about guys like Jason and Will, behind-the-scenes guys like that. And you sort of alluded to the fact you'd like to take them with you.
Listen, I've told them that a bunch of times. I mean, I wish if I could take the core of that crew with me to a show, but of course I have nowhere to go yet. But if I went somewhere and I were running my own show, I would clearly think of those guys first because I know what they can do, and I think that they're undervalued.
So you'd come back to the island to get them.
If I could, sure. Right. Yeah, I have a great comfort zone with those guys, but like I said, I think Will's as good as any segment producer that's around right now.
When this show is all said and done,
yes,
can your job right now translate, as Artie seems to think? Can you become a segment producer or researcher at a different in a different format?
I plan to become a starter at a golf course. I know that job usually goes to 85-year-old men, but I'm starting a new generation of starters.
No, don't be such a smartass. I want to know what your plans are after this.
I think I could I think I could get a job as a segment producer on a show, either a talk show or probably a talk show or like a tabloidy show.
Where will you target, and how long will you wait for Howard to decide?
Well, I know firsthand that Maury Povich,
it's a lot of work.
Jerry Springer, and the great Steve Wilkos just moved their shows to Connecticut. So those are 3 opportunities. The great, what's his name? What's that guy that's on Saturday Night Live? Jimmy Fallon, who I've always thought is hilarious. Just started a show here in Manhattan, and I love the guy. I've been a fan for years, so it'd be great to maybe head over there. So was Letterman. I'm sure everyone there has been a million years over there. Jon Stewart. I'm not going to LA, I can promise you that. For less than.
And she probably said to the reporter,
But a lot of these shows have established staff members and positions. How do you plan?
Well, I'll kill their staff members and then I'll fucking get in. All right, Dick. Why you got to bring that up?
And she went on.
Maybe one of them will get pregnant or some
use
shit.
the language thing?
Or raped and not want to go to work.
Oh, gross.
Making it seem gross. Saying, I'm his mother just as much as his mother.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Otherwise, just have the old lady support me.
I started reading some of the fine print.
Mr. Kaplan.
Yes, sir.
You were mentioned in Howard's, let's call it worry report. He was worried about you and Will.
Yeah.
What do you see yourself doing? Are you worried?
I'm very worried. I think about it all the time. Look, I've been spoiled. I got this job right out of college. It's one of the best jobs on the planet to have. And I haven't really been put in a position to go out and look for a job since my first job at Roy Rogers in high school. So it scares me. I think about it all the time. And it's kind of, you don't want to make too many plans because Howard's contract's up in a year and a half. It's like, you don't want to make any plans that extend past a year and a half because I don't know what my deal's going to be.
Well, how long do you wait till for him to make the decision? Or do you just go proactively and try to get something going before that?
I think starting in January 2010, the last full year of the contract, is when I'm going to start looking at things seriously in terms of figuring out what I want to do and how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go under the assumption that Howard is not coming back unless I hear otherwise, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down. And hopefully once somebody, my goal here is that somebody else goes on to do something good and I can just latch on.
But you want to stay in this industry entertainment, radio, television, something like that?
Yeah, I don't want to get a real job. I love radio, I love television, I love producing. I'm hoping John Hein comes up with another brilliant $1 million website idea, and he'll hire me to, I don't know, get him coffee or something. Maybe Gary will get a good job someplace, or I hold out hope for DePace, but he's really the one that's screwed after all this. It's very hard to find a TV show where nobody moves ever to direct, but it's scary. I don't know, Greg. I don't know. We all don't come from Chatham, okay, with a golden fucking spoon in our mouths. A lot of us have to go out and scrape.
I can't wait to just eat from that golden spoon. Richard, if someone were to be writing the book of Richard Christie, your biography, and we've gotten up to the point of the Howard Stern years, what comes in the next chapter?
In the next chapter?
Yes.
First off, it'd have to be a book that you could read at the 4th grade level, because I'm pretty dumb, so I'd be able to read my own biography. It'd have to be written for dummies like me.
A lot of pictures.
Lots of pictures, yeah. It'd be like See Pug Run. It'd like See Richard Prank. Richard makes pranks. Richard prank calls. That would be my biography. I'd like to make it simple so everybody can read it. But the next chapter, who knows? If you'd asked me this 5 years ago, I would have never thought my next chapter would be licking Sal Governelli's balls and getting my nuts shocked and showing my butthole to millions of people on TV. So you never can tell. I don't like to make predictions. I just kind of go with the flow, like the dude from Big Lebowski. Whenever life deals you a bad hand, just do like the dude and just say, fuck it. Fuck it. That's what I'm thinking for my future. Fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. I am, making some plans and stuff, but you just got to be positive. Like to go into movies, specifically horror movies, and maybe TV, maybe do some stuff in music again. I want to have my hand in every little pot that I can.
I see you as more of an online masturbator right off the bat.
Well, when I get desperate, maybe I'll have a jack-off cam or something like that. But my hope is that Howard's going to re-sign, and I'll be able to stay here I could stay here for the rest of my life and be happy.
By the way, this hour, Bigfoot Jr. will be here. Not Bigfoot. Bigfoot Jr. is brother, I guess. How you doing, Bigfoot Jr.?
I'm doing good, Liz. Hey, I just want to say, Howard, I was thinking someday that I'd like to have children of my own, it is, because I'm getting sick and tired of having to kidnap and eat other people's.
Well, good to see you. You're as funny as your brother. That's Bigfoot Jr.
Well, Vermont, I wanted to say, too, that fucking state's been up my ass again. If he keeps this shit up, I'm going to rape his sister in New Hampshire.
Well, Bigfoot is upset with Vermont, Robin. I don't know if you know about that.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, I know he always has trouble with his state, but he's going to rape the sister?
He's going to rape New Hampshire. Well, we don't approve of that, Bigfoot Jr. All right. So where was I? Bigfoot Jr. will be hanging out with us if you need to speak to him, Robin.
Yeah.
Right? You'll be with us for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm right here. It is. Hey, and will someone tell me what's so good about phone sex it is? My balls, they keep on getting caught in the cord it is.
Well, I'm not even going to explain that. I'm not going to explain phone sex to you, Bigfoot Jr.
Well, would you explain this to me? The other day I went to a restaurant for an early bird special. What a fucking ripoff. I couldn't find no fucking birds anywhere.
You're a lot of fun. You're a good man. You're a good man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, yes. I just think this is funny because There's a very clear line of who Richie Wilson likes now and who he doesn't.
Is that right?
And I always think a wedding brings out the best in people because there's 3 people, like Scott the engineer is invited. Richard and Sal are invited. JD was invited. I was invited. You were invited. I assume Fred, were you invited? Oh, is he gone? Where is Fred when you need him?
Fred's not here?
Where is he, Bigfoot Jr.?
I don't know about that guy, but I got a question for you, Howard. Would you rather fuck or eat a squirrel? Because it's a tie for me.
Yeah. Fred, were you invited to Richie Wilson's little shindig?
I'll tell you, I might be. I got like a save the date notice, but I don't think
I've gotten.
I don't have the official.
Well, then
thing.
you were, yeah.
Fred is so odd.
Why is that odd?
They don't send you a save the date if you're not invited.
Save the date and
no,
don't come.
They will do. No, they will do that.
Like that.
They go save the date and then they send you an official. invite.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
But when they send Victor Jr., you understand him?
Yeah, I understand him perfectly clear. It is.
Yeah.
He speaks my language. This guy.
He's the only guy on the show you do understand, right?
Yeah, because I see Fred. He's always eating his pen caps. It is, and I thought I was the retarded one.
No, when you get a save the date, Fred, that means you were invited.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Okay.
I misunderstood.
Right. All right. Because, Robin, how many times have you gotten a save the date card and then
not gotten an invitation?
Right.
But it's not the same thing, is it?
Well, no, it's not, but it indicates you're invited.
So you just admitted it's not the same thing.
Well,
but they don't send save the dates to people they're not going to invite.
I can't believe I'm arguing about this. This is why I have limited contact with Fred.
And that's why I prefer it that way.
I like all the email I get. Why don't you talk more to Fred on the air? Well, you talk to him. Right, Bigfoot? Bigfoot Jr., I mean.
Yeah, that's right, Junior. Hey, I got a question. Where's Robin is? I can hear her voice, but I can't see her. Is she a dead ghost it is?
She's a dead ghost, that's right. This is the ghost of Robin.
All I know is if Robin, I can't see you, but if I find you, I'm going to fuck you like a wild mammal it is.
That's why I'm lost.
Well, Robin, you just stay away then. You want to hear from John Lieberman with some headlines? But so wait.
Wait a minute. Yeah, who don't we like?
So the following people, I'm assuming Fred's invited because he got to save the date.
Well, according to you, I am.
Right. Well, according to the universe, you are.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I never see anybody get so upset over nothing.
No, Fred, you're confused whether you were invited? You got to save the date.
I'm not confused. I was just telling you. That's your interpretation that I'm confused.
You because you're not invited.
What's that?
They sent you a save the date to torture you because you're not invited. They just want to go like,
is that what they did?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
All right. The 3 guys that I've determined out of the whole staff who aren't invited, Gary Delabate, Will, and Steve Brandano. Like Jason was even invited.
Wow.
It's just Steve Brandano, Gary, and Will.
Isn't that interesting?
I was invited too, it is, but I was told not to save the date.
Oh, you got to not save the date card.
Yeah, I got on my card. It says, do not save date.
Fred is invited, I assume, if he got to save the date.
Yes, yeah, they were mailed out about a week or two ago, so
right.
Maybe
Fred doesn't know that.
I didn't get it.
Okay,
no, you got saved the date.
No, I got one like months and months.
Yeah, the actual invites just went out.
That just went out.
That's what I was talking about. I did not get that. Jerk off.
I'm not the jerk off, dude.
You're the jerk off.
Who's the jerk off?
You,
Bigfoot Jr. Who's the jerk off?
Oh yeah, he's going to say he's going to go against you.
What do you mean who's the jerk off? I just jerked off out in the green room. It is, so I guess it's me.
So why not Gary? Why not? I mean, like if you're inviting it's almost like you've invited everyone.
We forgot Lisa G. She's off.
And Lisa G is off.
Yeah.
So like you sat down with a list of the staff and you decided like those 4 people are not coming.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, take them in any particular order you want. I want to hear your thoughts.
We'll start with Lisa G.
Right.
Would you want yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, did you invite John Lieberman?
Lieberman, yeah. Lieberman's a fun guy. I love hanging out with him, and I socialize with him. I enjoy being around him, and after seeing him dance at the Christmas party, there's no way I wouldn't have him.
But the way I look at it is, if you're going to invite everyone, because you're basically inviting everyone, to leave those 4 people out is such a
makes them stick out.
You can't invite everybody. The place holds 150 people.
That's true.
Max.
Right, so you have to have a cutoff.
You have to have a cutoff, and I wasn't invited to Will's wedding.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough.
That's fair enough.
That's a good rationale.
I like Steve, but we don't socialize out of the workplace.
But do you socialize with Fred?
No, but Fred and I have a lot of conversations about motorcycles and music, and we walk.
I'm so sorry.
Like, and I also look at it like
he likes me, Howard, unlike you.
I also look at it with people who I would like to hang out with more.
But why not Gary? Do you guys have a genuine feud?
Not a feud. We're very cordial to each other in the workplace, and we're respectful to each other in work. But
Gary, what are you insulted at all? Seriously?
No. I totally expected not to be invited. I don't think. Listen, if this were 2 years ago, it probably would have been a whole different thing. I would have had it out with Richie, but he doesn't like me. I know that, which is probably why I don't like him. Although in the last 2 years, I think Richie has changed dramatically, and he's a much nicer guy than he was 2 years ago, and we get along fine. I did not expect to be invited.
First of all,
I'm not insulted.
First of all, Richie, I think Gary, all jokes aside, is like one of the nicest fucking human beings on the planet.
He is.
How do you not like Gary?
He's taken a few shots at me.
He has?
Yeah, he has. And I don't hang out with him outside of the workplace.
What is it? What kind of shot does he take?
There was one time where you guys were playing the like some giant Super Bowl, the drunks after the game.
Right.
And for no reason, he just walks over to me and goes, "I see that you being that kind of guy." For no, like, it totally
I don't even
unsolicited.
understand, but it sounds like you said something, Gary.
And then
you know what? We had a weird incident at your wedding. I think that for me is where it started. That was when I realized he didn't like me.
What happened?
I went to go. He had a run-in with Sam Ben Ruby, and so I was standing next to him. I went to talk to him, and he gave me like the big palm, the hand, like get the fuck out of my face. I think he was like on the phone or something, which I didn't recognize, but it was really odd and really rude. And I was like, well, I remember leaving that night going, sort of fuck him, especially in light of what happened with him and Sam, because what happened with him and Sam was Sam went up to talk to him at your wedding, and Richie wouldn't respond, wouldn't acknowledge him.
Wow.
So Sam said, "Hey man, you're not going to talk to me?" And he goes, "I don't talk to you at work. Why would I talk to you here?" And he walked away.
No.
So you seem like one of the nicest guys too.
Here's the thing: Gary's taken shots at me way before that.
What's with Sam and the attitude? Sam's like one of the nicest guys too.
I've been here 15 years. I've never had an interaction with Sam.
Yeah, but he was trying to socialize.
And then one day I'm in the hall, and he just walked by and passed some obnoxious remark.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so I was like, fuck
say?
you. I was doing some work, and I don't remember the exact remark, but he passed a snide remark, and the one time you speak to me in 15 years is some obnoxious remark, so fuck you.
That's different. I didn't know that.
That's my attitude.
But at Howard's wedding, you can't just be cordially say yes or no and walk away? You were like making a scene, sort of.
Gary, did you see it, or did you hear that?
He told me what happened.
Okay, so you didn't see it, so I wasn't making a scene. If I was making a scene, more people would have seen it, right?
It's true. That's why it's called a scene.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't remember taking shots at Richie, and I never really had anything against it, but I felt that he didn't like me, and I was sort of like, well, fuck him then.
But you weren't invited to Jason's wedding, so how come you're inviting him?
Rachel's very fond of Jason. They email a lot. They converse a lot.
Rachel,
yeah, and John Hine, because Rachel and John Hine have a past history working together.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
It is a method to the madness.
It's so great. I love it. Like, there's like things that go on here, Robin, we have no idea.
I know. The things out in the hall that happen between people, we don't have a clue.
Clue me in, because I'm interested, because I respect you. You think Gary's lazy, right? Everyone says that.
No, I don't think he's lazy.
I've heard you criticize him behind his back and say he's lazy.
I'll say this, because I'm not going to shy away from anything. I think in the past few years, and I'll probably be the only one to vocally say it here out loud, I think he's gotten arrogant in the past few years.
Oh.
I think he's developed a little bit of an ego in the past few years.
That's interesting. I need to hear this feedback, because he works for me. So I don't see that.
Like, there was an incident once where I know he told the camera guy to turn it off so he could talk shit.
Right.
Like there was going to be a segment here once when a guy wanted to come in and perform some sort of fat injection surgery.
Yeah.
And it was on the schedule for a while, and I brought it up like, that's an open surgery in the middle of a studio. We can't have it.
Right.
And then he bitched like, who the fuck is Richie Wilson to do my job?
Right.
I don't think that happened that way at all. But the other thing is, I think that sometimes when I got here, Howard, you told me to take more charge.
Right.
And I think some people see that as arrogance. When you have to be in charge, you have to tell people they can and can't do things. And when you used to be a different person, some people get a chip on their shoulder about it.
Well, it's not a chip on the shoulder. It's not when you say turn the camera off so you can pass a comment saying who the fuck is he. Then I got
have
an
no
issue.
idea what you're talking about. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. But I would say that if anybody would be the definition of a chip on their shoulder, it would be you, although I don't think that's true of you anymore. But I think there was a period of time where you had an enormous chip on your shoulder.
I mean, I always have.
I think, again, I wouldn't be the only one to say that, too. But, again, I talked to Howard about this at dinner the other night. I don't think I've changed. I think you've changed.
Now, you know what's interesting? Last week during the Tabitha segment, you made a remark, Howard, saying, I wonder why nobody likes Richie.
Right.
And I went in the back and I said, I guarantee that came from Gary because they had dinner the night before and he talked shit.
No, he didn't. No, but I know that a couple of people said to me they don't like Richie Wilson. That he's a tough guy. And
I don't care. I don't care if they do or they don't. Like
Wasn't Gary though?
Is that true?
Like when Gary said,
listen, people report to me.
Like when Gary said before,
yeah,
Richie doesn't like me, so I don't like him. To me, that's immature and childish. If someone doesn't like me, I'll still like them because I don't care.
Yeah, but then you said you won't invite Will to your wedding because Will didn't invite you.
And
Jason didn't invite you to his wedding, but you invited Jason. So
did you hear 5 minutes ago when I said Rachel's very fond of Jason and has a rapport with him, so that's why she invited him?
But again, I understand. You know, Jason and Will have always sort of, you're really going out of your way to single out people that you don't like.
Okay, so did you like Tom Chiusano?
I did.
Did you invite him to your wedding?
Did not.
Okay.
There you go. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I thought he said he did like him. I'm sorry. I thought he said he did.
There were many people I liked that I did not invite to my wedding. I think that it's very clear that people you didn't.
So are you not inviting Gary as revenge for Tom?
No. I mean, I like Will. I like Will a lot.
Right. Anybody else? Will, are you insulted? Now's your time to speak up.
I mean, Will said it once. Will said it with his wedding list. There's an A team and a B team, and you can't invite everybody.
You only left off 4 people.
Right. I mean,
right. You know what I mean? Like, he left off 4 people you selected. It's interesting.
I wasn't, offended until I heard the rest of the list, and I was like, geez.
You're on that list.
I thought...
Even Scott the engineer is invited.
I've hung out with Scott outside of work.
I understand that, but no one invites Scott the engineer to anything.
You're supposed to forget Scott.
Yeah, you're supposed to forget to invite him.
It's just weird. I think he has a little bit...
Tabitha Stevens was invited.
I think Richie has a little bit of beef with me, but he won't admit it. There was a long period there where he was just really kind of cold to me, and I said to him straight up, I said, did I do something to offend you? And he said no. So what am I going to do? I can take him at his word.
When he said that to me, I said maybe I have been kind of cold as standoffish, and we've been cool since then.
Yeah, we've been good.
I reflected, and I said, okay, maybe
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I do.
There was an incident once with Gary where he even did something fucked up to Rachel.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. What did he do?
She was in the green room getting her hair done for the bonus show. And he walks in, and this was seen by a few people. He goes, I need that chair you're sitting on. I need that chair you're sitting on. And okay, take the chair. It was so he can get a haircut by Tony in the other room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was just
that's not right.
That was a shit move.
That's a shit move. Gary, did you do that?
Possibly. I don't remember, but it's totally possible. Howard, there's a million places to sit in there, and we needed a chair that moves, and that was the one.
No, you needed a chair.
Yeah, not we.
Well, me and John, but it's not that big a deal. There's a whole sofa in there.
Well, you could say, hey, Ray.
She was getting her hair and makeup done. You can't get it on the sofa.
It probably went something more like this.
Doesn't matter. Gary needed a haircut.
It probably went something more like this. Do you mind if we borrow that chair? But Richie probably...
No. There were other people here. If they want to come in or if they want to say it happened that way...
Oh, I know. This must be good because John Lieberman has his microphone out. He's like, he's ready to report.
He's ready to cover this one.
Bigfoot Jr., you believe this, what goes on here?
No, I can't believe it all is, but I figured I could at least try to sum it up. Gary's professional relationship with Richie is like at a 9, but his personal relationship is like at a 2 it is.
Yeah, right. You're right. You're making sense for one. Good for you. Bigfoot Jr., everybody. Well, anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. John Lieberman, do you know anything about this? Or is this news to him, too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right. Here's the official news report on Richie's wedding.
All right.
Who knew? Who knew all this was
John
going
on top
on?
of this
like
already?
for the ones that you say don't like me, then don't be nice to my face. To me that's bullshit. If I don't like someone, they're gonna know it.
It always
if I have to work with you, I'm not gonna be a dick to you. I gotta work with you. We just worked together yesterday. Should I be, hey fuckhead, come in here and look at this, or like, hey, let's go in and look at this together?
Okay. That's fine. We have, like I said earlier, we have a cordial, respectful, working relationship.
Can I ask you a question? Have you not noticed in the last year that I have made an effort to be nicer to you?
No.
Then that's you. That's who you are.
That's who I am.
He hasn't. You don't detect this new nice Gary?
No.
No.
New buoy.
I actually thought I've gone out of my way to be nicer to Richie But, you know, I guess if you don't kiss his ass, it's not enough.
See, like, he gets all angry. Like it's childish to me. Like, I don't like you, so you don't like me, and you don't kiss. I never asked you to kiss my ass. Never once.
No, I didn't kiss your ass. I just said I made an effort to be nicer to you, and I think if somebody makes an effort to be nicer to you, and you rebuff that, that might be considered a little childish.
How have you been nicer?
Yeah, in what ways are you nice?
I've just been really, I think...
How many times have you invited me to your little man cave for a football thing? How many times have you invited me to lunch? How many times... No, answer the question.
I'm going to answer. How many times have I had people to my man cave? Once. I didn't invite
really,
Brian,
once?
Once. I didn't invite Brian Phelan. I didn't invite Doug. I didn't invite a ton of people.
Why do you want to go to his house?
No, I'm just saying.
I was there. It's horrible.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's a stupid thing because...
How could you say that?
Sorry, I forgot.
There's only 8 chairs and 4 bar stools, and the bar stools were taken.
But have you ever invited me once to hang out with you socially? Go to lunch, hang out, or anything? Have you ever?
But I don't hang out with any. I don't take JD to lunch. I don't take Tracy to lunch. I don't hang out socially. I don't live in the city. Where are the things that I've done here socially that you've seen me do with others but not with you?
It's called, hey, let's go grab lunch at work or something. Just if you made a concerted effort to bury the hatchet, it would be nice.
I don't do that with Will and John and Jason, and I work with them every day.
Yeah, I get that, Richie.
He's always with John Hine. He can't be with you.
He's between you and John Hine. He wants to be with John Hine.
But even, I got to tell you, even the time I spent with John Hine,
I get that.
Here.
He's in love with John Hine, man.
Yeah.
Those two should get married. That's a bromance like I've never seen. John, what do you know about this? You're a newsman. You must be on top of this.
Yeah, we're on top of it. We've known about this for some time,
Oh,
Howard.
have you?
Right.
And in fact, we were going to bring it into headline to you today, but you got to it before. Look, I think Richie is a polarizing figure. I think a lot of people like him, and I think a lot of people dislike him.
Are you on top of who likes him and who doesn't?
I have a pretty good idea.
Who doesn't like him?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like him? Well, I think we just heard. I mean, I think Gary clearly, has a little disdain. I think the radio side more dislikes you, and the TV side likes you. And I think it's because
Who knew
maybe
Richie was so involved.
Yeah, a polarizing
Richie
figure.
is. Yeah, I think he can be intimidating to some. I think some think you're smug.
I mean, I just don't. I don't take any.
You don't take any shit?
It's either black or white, man. Either.
And you see, Richie has aligned himself with Ronnie, which also then...
Yeah, Ronnie's a good friend of mine.
That makes sense.
That is where the polarizing fact... Yes, Robin.
Wow.
This is where the polarizing effect comes in, because Richie has so closely aligned himself with Ronnie that anybody who might not like Ronnie automatically associates Richie with the strip club Ronnie scene.
Yeah, because
this is what's going on.
Yeah, Ronnie is a polarizing figure, too. Yeah. Oh, Ronnie.
Wait a minute.
Ronnie's behind
Are
it.
you saying a lot of people
don't like Ronnie? Then
you're an idiot.
And by the way, Ronnie,
I'm not doing this again.
John Lieberman?
I'm not doing it again, Howard.
You're out of line with him.
Number 3. Did you see what you're wearing?
Yeah, I see number 3. He comes up to me this morning. He says, I'm getting a number 3 emblazoned. He didn't use that word, of course.
Right.
Put on the side of his sport jacket because Dale Earnhardt was known as the Intimidator, and I'm calling Ronnie the Intimidator.
Yeah, so because I'm friends with Richie, nobody likes Richie. You stupid man.
Howard, I don't want to get into this with Ronnie. All I said was...
Then why did you bring it up?
Because I was explaining why Richie is seen as a polarizing figure. Some people really like him, some do not, in part because of his association with you.
Are you saying people don't like Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie's got this new personality. Like, I hear him fighting with John Lieberman. You won't even talk to John.
Fuck John Lieberman.
John's helping you.
I don't give a shit about. Fuck him.
You're out. You are a big
out
shot.
Of line.
Yeah, I'm a big shot, right?
You got a little carried away.
Yes, I got carried away.
Ever since you got that TV deal. What happened to that deal?
No, ever since I got my pace car.
Oh, that's the thing. Why won't you talk about your pace car? Who gives a shit?
And Ronnie was seen, Howard. I now have it through 2 sources.
Yeah.
Ronnie was seen tooling around town recently in the pace car.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit.
So you're denying it?
When?
Are you denying it?
When?
Are you denying it?
When? Tell me when, and I'll tell you if I was out. When, asshole?
Have you, in the past 7 days...
You 3?
Been...
Look at you with a 3 on the side of your fucking headphones.
Richie, you hang around with Ronnie? How does that go?
Not anymore.
You're just associating yourself.
Stupid.
Ronnie, what's the big deal with this pace car? When John asks you about it, why do you make such a big deal about it?
I want to know when he saw me out.
When did you see him
I
out?
just said I did not see you. My sources saw you.
When did your sources see me?
Sources?
Over the past...
Sources, man. When?
I can't even have a conversation with you,
You're
Ronnie.
an idiot, that's why.
I will not resort back to the personal attacks. This is an old shtick.
Right.
Yeah,
Here's the
shtick.
thing.
Right.
Howard, I have two sources who have seen Ronald out in public over the past 7 days. Have you been out in the car over the past 7 days?
Moron.
Have you
been
or
out
not?
in your car?
I might have been.
All right, so there you go.
Thank you.
7
Thank
days.
you.
Why is it such a big deal that
What's
you're driving
the big
around in your
deal?
car?
Why is it such a big deal to him?
Because you keep resisting talking about
Because
it.
it's not nobody's business.
The issue is this, Howard.
I saw that car.
You didn't see shit.
Yeah, I
know.
seen it
You didn't
too.
see
it
anything.
is.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw Ronnie driving that stupid pace car the other day. It was made by Matchbox. I didn't write this stuff.
The issue is this, Howard. Ronnie is going out to Vegas this weekend for the block party. I was assigned to cover this weekend in Vegas.
I know, and he's saying that he won't.
He won't
let you
have
cover
you?
it.
He has unilaterally somehow decided that I will not be let in to
You're
cover this
going in.
event.
If you're not going in, I'm putting an end to the block party. What do you think of that? And it only helps the block party because he'll have something to fucking say on stage when he sees you there.
And we'll know what went on.
Right. You are letting him in to the block party. No ands, ifs, or
I might let him in, but
that's damn right.
somebody might let him out.
He's covering it.
My God.
Ronnie, he's carried away.
Yeah,
I'm a big shot.
Like the Godfather.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I will be there covering it. And what I like is, Ronnie, when you say you're in charge of something,
I didn't say I was in charge.
well, you just said you had the power to get me out of there.
Yeah, but I didn't say I was in charge.
But when there's issues like with Scott the engineer's pay, you defer and say, "Oh, I'm not a decision
that
maker."
has nothing to do with me with the pay.
Are you or are you not a decision maker in terms of the block party?
In your case, yeah.
Okay, see, it's a case by case.
Exactly.
You assert your power when you wish.
Yes.
Well, we were talking about Richie Wilson's wedding, which...
But I don't know how...
I can't wait for Richie's wedding, man.
Should be
It's
a
gonna
lot of
great,
fun, I'm
man.
sure.
Yeah, but does
I already
Ronnie-
prepared a speech, everything.
Oh, really?
No kidding.
I'm in the wedding party, man.
Getting a poem.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're an
Ronnie's in
usher?
the wedding party?
Hell yeah, man.
He's the ring boy.
Richie, will you tell Howard what Ronnie wrote on his RSVP card? You have to hear this, Howard.
Go ahead.
The RSVP card was a postcard,
Right.
so
Yeah.
everybody could see it, and he writes on the back, like, "Fuck you, dick ass," or "I can't wait, you dick ass."
Oh, my God. That's in the regular post.
Because that's what goes on between
Yeah, but
us,
his
man.
wife's going to see.
She
But
calls
it's
me
in the
dick
mail.
ass.
No, the Postal Service
It's
will
in the
see it. It's
mail.
on the postcard.
Oh my God! The Postal Service will see it. Oh my God! Oh, John!
Why do you write something like that? You become a whole thing.
Yeah, I became a whole thing, man. A whole thing. I became.
Well, there is one thing that's clear.
I can't
You
wait for
can't
this
talk
wedding.
to Ronnie anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Nah.
Shot.
Can't talk to me.
Well,
your sources.
Were they right?
You're an idiot.
Were they
Where
right?
did they see me? Where
Were
did they see me? Where did they see me?
Were they right? Were they correct?
You're guessing.
Were
You're guessing. Who are your sources and where did they see me?
A, I'm never giving up my sources.
Okay, where
B,
did they see
I
me,
have
idiot?
locations and times and places.
Well, let me hear
where
'em. All right,
your car was
Let me
seen.
hear 'em.
Anyway,
Let me hear 'em.
I'm done.
Yeah,
with
you're
that.
done because you don't have the information.
There are more important things to
Bullshit.
talk about.
Bullshit.
what was he doing in the pace car?
Bullshit. What was
did
I
your
doing?
sources
He was
say?
just driving.
Yeah,
just
I was
tooling
just
around.
driving, tooling around. Yeah.
In a T-shirt with his tattoos exposed.
What a moron. You are a moron. You are a moron.
Ronnie, your personal attacks are old.
Okay.
Bigfoot Jr. is getting upset.
Would you please give me the times and the dates and where?
Why?
Why not? You want me to answer?
You know where you were in your car.
No, I don't.
Car.
You were pacing.
Yeah, I was pacing with the pace.
Bigfoot Jr., I apologize. It's upsetting to you. You have limited intelligence, and this has got to sound moronic even to you.
Does anyone have ketchup for my scabies? It is.
You know, he has scabies. That's
Good for him.
Yeah, you have scabies. That's very serious.
Glad he's sitting next to you.
Well, I know. I'm nervous.
There's one on your desk right now, Howard. Can you give it back? It is.
You're getting attached to them?
Yeah, they're my own little friends.
Yeah, well. Anyway, John, you have anything to add about Ronnie or
Richie
Wilson?
and his...
Right.
Yeah, think of something good,
friendliness.
John. Go ahead. I see the wheels turning. Go ahead.
Oh, you know what, Ronnie? Get over it.
Just that Ronnie apparently is writing the wedding speech from the toilet. That's where he is composing this.
Is he really going to give a speech?
Yeah.
And is he really in the wedding party?
Yeah, he is.
Wow. You're that close with Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at his house all the time. We're good friends.
If Gary would have you over, maybe he'd get to go to the wedding.
True.
Yeah.
Because when am I polarized like him?
Polarizing.
Yeah, like sunglasses. You're polarized.
Right.
You're a weirdo, Lieberman. I swear to God.
Yeah, Tom, you're on the air in Boston.
Isn't Rachel that piece of ass girl that works for them too, and they kind of made him to marry her or something like that? Like he was dragging his ass.
He did. Richie did drag his ass. He
dragged my ass for a long time.
He was dragging his ass for a long time.
But now he's completely on board.
And Rachel is a piece of ass.
I even told Rachel to break up with him a long time ago.
Yeah. Why? And now you're in the wedding party.
Yeah.
Right.
Howard, one more thing. Great job on AGC. What's his name asking that? Are you ever going to punish him for what he did? I mean, seriously, keep him off the air for like a month.
What did he do?
Well, when he went to AGT and was banging that girl in the, up against the building, total disrespect for you.
Nah, I don't care.
Are you ever going to just keep him off for a month? Because you know he's on hold every day.
No, he's not on hold every day, and him banging a girl at AGT is just, he's ass napkin Ed. That's what he does. The idea that any girl would bang him is more remarkable than anything else. Yes, John?
I was going to say, Ass Napkin Ed is taking a train, we have learned, from upstate New York all the way out to Vegas. It's going to take him 5 days to get there for the block party this weekend, which I'll be covering.
He wants
good
to be
for
with
you,
Ron.
John.
Good. That's a promotion.
I said
Ronnie.
good for you, John.
No. Wow.
Good for you, John.
Do you understand we're a radio station and that John has to do his job and report on
good
everybody?
for John.
Do you get
You're
that?
the only one. I mean, I can ask questions of anybody else back there, and they'll give an answer.
Oh, please.
You're the only one.
Come on now. You know that's not true, you liar.
I can ask
you
Tim
lie.
Sabean, who
what
is
about,
the boss.
You ask Benji, you never get a straight answer half the time.
I can ask Tim Sabean,
such
the
a
boss,
liar. You're such
about
a liar.
shitting
you
or,
lie.
or pissing in the woods during golf.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and he'll answer me.
Yeah, right. He really answered you about shitting on the wall. Yeah. Yeah.
And I can ask Will about slamming his golf clubs and making a scene at a private country club, and he'll answer
good
me.
for you. Good for you,
But you
boy.
won't answer me.
Good for you, boy.
Boy. What?
Boy.
Richie, how do you hang out at Ronnie's house? I mean, what goes on there?
Richie's as crazy as I am, man.
Is he?
Oh, Richie's nuts. You don't even know.
I don't believe that.
Oh, you better believe it.
Give me an example of him being crazy. What does he do?
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, believe me, Richie's crazy.
No. Did he ever bang Rachel in front of you?
No.
All right, ain't that crazy.
He's not that crazy.
Right.
You've been in the pace car, right?
I haven't sat in it, but I looked inside and I got to see it.
Exactly. You're the one of the only people here who has seen it.
Like a Bigfoot sighting.
Ooh, that's great.
Have you ever seen Rachel naked?
No.
No, you've seen her in bikinis and stuff.
Yeah,
bikini, yeah.
Bikinis.
Have you seen her topless?
No.
Almost.
Almost.
He
right.
actually took her shopping for wedding
Right.
dresses.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a thing for your wife.
No, I don't. We're friends.
Oh, bullshit.
We're good friends.
You ever see Richie naked?
No.
Topless.
You want to?
No.
Topless.
All right, boys.
I want to see John naked.
What is wrong with you? Last thing on the wedding, Richie.
Yeah, Richie. What's wrong with you?
Go ahead, quickly, because I got to move on. I got a ton of stuff to get.
You invited everybody in the newsroom except Lisa G.
Yeah.
Is this a long-standing feud?
It's not a feud. It's just that.
But you're singling her out.
You invite people that I hang out with Shuli. I like John a lot. I want to hang out more with John.
Why?
Lisa is just. I don't know. She's kind of.
You should have invited Lisa.
In my personal opinion, she's kind of a dud.
Invite, I can bang her at your wedding.
Ronnie would do that.
Yeah, I would. Right on the table.
And I'll be there with a microphone.
Yeah. No, you're not working that night. You'll be dancing like at the Christmas party.
All right, guys.
Drunken bitch.
Listen, you two will probably be all over each other at the fucking wedding.
Yes,
you'll see.
they'll be
Ronnie and John.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't they slow dancing together at the Christmas party?
Yeah, we would.
That was before.
That was before.
That was before Ronnie turned into the Intimidator.
Yeah, number 3. That's why you're wearing headphones to say number 3 on them.
All right.
You're scared. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm scared of you.
Look at you. I didn't say you were scared of me. That's what you've been putting up all over the place.
I said
you've been intimidated.
No, you're like a paper. You're like a paper tiger. You're a paper tiger. You'll go on Twitter and say stuff, but then out in the halls you'll just say no comment.
I'm saying it right here. What are you fucking talking about? allowed.
Paper tiger.
Bullshit artist. Bullshit
All right, Ronnie,
artist.
thank you.
Thank you, Ronald.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. I got to calm down from all this nonsense. Goodbye.
John?
Yes.
The relationship between you and Ronald Munn has become quite contentious. I think it's safe to say that. It's fair to say that.
I thought we were getting along well. I mean, we did get along well at the Christmas party, and then since then it's kind of deteriorated because he finds me very annoying. I feel like I'm just doing my job, and sometimes I egg him on a little bit on Twitter or in person, but his venom is really something. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Well, I think what offends you the most is that the attacks have become personal. It's not about the job that you're doing all the time now. It's about you. He's calling you a dummy, a jerk.
An idiot.
Right.
Yeah, dummy, jerk, idiot. And the funny thing is that he's trying to attack my work and the credibility of my stories, but he hasn't once been able to say that any story I put on the air wasn't true or wasn't accurate. So that's one part. He hasn't been able to discredit any of my stories. So then he resorts to the name calling. The idiot, the jerk, the moron. To me, that's out of line, and I think you heard Howard agree with that, too.
Fuck him. That's what I say.
Howard pointed to the fact that you're angry with John for simply doing his job. Do you agree with that?
No.
Why not? Explain.
He keeps making these statements that he's got sources and times and dates and shit. I don't ask to see it. I didn't ask for your source, dipshit.
But that's what journalists do.
Let me see the times and the dates and where I was. Okay? Mr. Journalist asshole? What? Let me see the times and the dates.
Journalist asshole.
Hey, relax. I am. Relax. Go get me the times and the dates, you idiot.
So, let me play devil's advocate. If he goes and grabs these times and these dates...
And I said I would answer yes or no if I was there.
But... at the end of the day, will that change your opinion on John Lieberman?
No, he's still an asshole.
Sometimes when discussions like these happen, it can resolve some tension, some issues. Do you feel like any of that occurred between you and Gary today? Did it relieve anything? Was it good to air it out in the open?
No, because it could have escalated to something even bigger. I know that. You know that. And I tried to take the high road, but when asked a question, I'm going to give the best honest answer that I can. And I know when you go to talk to him, he's going to give a snide remark or say something snarky or something to try to put me down, and I don't care. Look, you either like somebody or you don't like the person, and you can't like everybody. It's impossible. And not everybody's going to like you. So the people that like me, great, cool. The people that don't like me, if there are those people out there, they're chicken shits and pussies for coming at me with smiles and talking behind my back.
I said I thought I was being nicer to him, and I said I thought he's changed in the last year or two, and I think those are both positive things. I don't know if he saw them as positives.
Prior to that, during times when you said Richie had a big chip on his shoulder, what was it like to be around him?
You got to watch what you say because he gets angry. He just, you can piss him off. And I was sort of like, well, I'm in charge here. Why do I have to walk on eggshells around him? But he doesn't really work for me, so I don't really have any power over him. And so it's just a matter of coexisting and getting the job done, which I think we've done. However we feel about each other, I will say this: it's never affected the job that either one of us has done here.
As far as your relationship with Gary and some of the things that happened in the past, do you feel as if he's glossing over them and choosing not to remember them the same way as you, or do you think he legitimately doesn't realize that he was rude to you on several occasions?
I think there's a big case of selective memory here. I think he remembers things the way he wants to remember them. Hey, look, how many times during the show will he come in and say, oh, I know, it's this, and he's dead wrong. Selective memory, I'm just calling it with that.
Some of the things that he pointed to as far as maybe comments you made or ways you treated him, you don't seem to remember them the same way.
Well, I think that when, we all break each other's balls here. Right, so the comment, like when after the Giants parade, I could see you be one of those guys. Like Will and I, and a lot of people can make that comment. So if you like each other, it's a funny comment. If you don't like each other, then you take it very personally. I probably made the comment liking him, not knowing he didn't like me. So I think that if you don't like somebody, everything they say is magnified.
Merman.
Yo.
it doesn't seem as though things got resolved. I mean, you guys are cool, but you still believe there was some underlying beef.
Yeah, no, listen, this is clearly a move, like a fuck you move, to me. He could say it's, what was his excuse again? Oh, I didn't invite him to my wedding, and then Rachel and Jason are close, but, when fucking Scott's getting invited, John Lieberman, who's probably been here less than a year, I hung out with Richie I've been here over 10 years, and we hung out all the time early on. And yes, I didn't invite him to my wedding, but I didn't invite a lot of people here. He seems to have invited everybody but 3 people. So when Tabitha Stevens is invited to the wedding, and I'm not, how can I not be like, well, what the fuck? That's definitely a fuck you to you.
As far as Will's lack of invitation, I think the one thing that got to him is the fact that there are only, 4 people, or he's one of the uninvited 4. Whereas with his wedding, I think he had to make a lot more cuts, just given his scenario. Do you see it from his perspective at all?
I kind of can, but also when you come out and say, wow, I wasn't invited to your wedding, grow up. You weren't invited. You're not going to be invited to every party. You're not going to be invited to everything that goes on. That's just the way life is. And it's my wedding. I'm inviting who I want. It's not a Stern Show staff wedding. It's my wedding. So I want to invite who I'm going to invite. I wasn't invited to Will's wedding when he invited a lot of other people from here. Did you go?
Yes.
There you go. And I've known Will a lot longer than you have. So what right did you have to get pissed at me? I mean, I'm not mad at the guy. I respect him for the fact that he came in and he said what he had to say. That takes balls to do. And I respect that about the guy.
Steve-O, who's become lost in this limited list of the uninvited.
Right.
It's yourself.
Yeah.
An innocent guy, a guy who goes about his business for the most part around here.
For the most part.
Pretty much gets along with everyone.
Yeah.
Do you feel hurt by your diss?
Oh, see, it's very weird. At the beginning of the day, somebody came around and said, were you invited to Richie Wilson's wedding? And I said, no, but that's okay. I wouldn't expect to be. And I kind of felt pretty much what Richie said on the air, where, we get along, but I wouldn't expect to be invited to the wedding. Then, as it goes on, they go, all right, Will's not invited. Well, let me go. Lisa G's not invited, who I know Richie doesn't like. Gary's not invited, who I know Richie doesn't like. Will's not invited, who, I don't know, I'm on the fence on whether Richie likes or not. And then me. So then the question is either you're the one guy who didn't get invited, or Richie doesn't like me. So then as the day went on, it was more like, what's the deal, But then, he went on the air and talked, and he, I was like, okay, now we'll find out. And like I expected, he didn't have anything bad to say. Richie walked by during that, too.
I know.
If I were to invite everybody here from work plus a guest, that would take up 75 of the slots already. Right. So you just have to narrow it down. If it was a giant place that held 500 people, pretty much everybody from here except Gary and Lisa G would be invited.
Hi, my name's Elisa Jordana, and I am on the show today playing a few songs. And also, I'm here because I'm a very good friend of Benji. And he brought me here. I don't really know why, but I'm looking forward to talking about our relationship.
Now, I've heard through several conversations that this is a very complicated relationship. Well, from your end, it's not so complicated, but as always with Benji, it's very complicated because he really adores you.
Yeah, he's an adorable person. You know, I don't think it's actually that complicated. It's just we hang out. We're like best friends. We're like actually boyfriend and girlfriend without the sex. That's the only difference between a boyfriend and girlfriend and us.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing Howard's take on all this.
Me too.
All right. Good luck today, Elisa.
Thank you.
You want to talk about her now? She was the guitarist in Cobra Starship from 2005 to 2007. She was kicked out of the band, basically.
What was she, the guitarist? Oh,
Guitarist. It's like a guitar with a keyboard on it.
Oh.
Isn't that the thing that, like, wait a second, isn't that the thing that Randy used to play in Journey? Like that big
That's funny. Just a few other things that are funny. So they met on J-Date. You know, she doesn't want to have sex with Benji. She doesn't like to be touched sexually. Doesn't have any sex drive, according to Benji. She's been single for a long time. She said she's physically attracted to celebrities who look like Bradley Cooper and James Franco.
That's Benji.
Sounds like she hung out with.
Naturally.
This is a conversation for Benji, you know, maybe not here, but down the line. I would love to know one day how far his net is cast. So we know he goes on J-Date. We know he goes on Craigslist. But like, I wonder, like,
Facebook.
Is he on like weird? Like, is he on sites like Indian dating, where it's like he could be on anything? Like, I would love to know how far the net is cast of where he goes to fuck women.
Has anyone ever seen his J-Date profile?
No.
I'd love to know like the picture he puts up and what he writes on there. That's
he uses his real name.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Benji, you know, started telling me about this girl he met, and I didn't know you met her on J-Date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean he met her on J-Date?
Well, you know, Benji's got this web that, like, I don't even know how far the web extends. Like, I wish he'd be honest and tell me, because, like, he's on all of these internet sites. Like, I know he's on J-Date. I know he's on
I know
Craigslist.
Craigslist.
Used to be.
You're not on Craigslist anymore?
Nah, just...
On all these lists, like on J-Date, are you Benji Bronk or are you someone
Well, you
else?
use a screen name. So
right.
On J-Date, I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin, okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's what other web can we ask what other websites are
Honestly,
you on?
it's just J-Date and Facebook, and that's pretty much it now.
Where
Twitter.
do you meet most of your women? Twitter?
I haven't really. I guess J-Date in recent times, or Facebook.
So Benji meets this girl, and it turns out like he's been working her for weeks. And, you know, in fact, the way we found out about her, Benji did a stunt the other day. He was walking down the street. Yeah, bring her in, Gary. This is Elisa Jordana. He was walking with her through the streets. Come on in. Is it Alyssa or Elisa?
Elisa.
Elisa. Hi, Elisa. Come on in.
Hi there.
Hi.
Yeah, this is the greatest story ever. I'm still doing the setup, but help me with it.
Okay.
So the other day, Benji was walking down the street with Elisa, and he wanted to impress her, so he did his stunt in front of the CNN cameras where he got on CNN.
Right.
And he's so in love with Elisa. Like, he even said to me, I don't know what it is with her. I don't know what it is with her. You know, he's obviously completely smitten. And I said to him, well, how long has he known you, Elisa? He met you on J-Date.
Right. We spoke on J-Date a few years ago.
Right.
But I was in LA at the time.
You were in a band, right?
I was, yes.
And the band has gone on to great success.
Yes.
Are you the Pete Best of that band? What is the name of that band?
I am, actually, exactly.
Yeah. What is the name of that band?
Cobra Starship.
Cobra Starship. They've had a couple of hits on, like, Sirius Hits 1 and all that kind of thing.
All the big radio stations.
What is their hit?
What happened?
A few, yeah, they've had a lot of hits. Snakes on a Plane. That was when I was in the band.
Right.
And then they had Good Girls Gone Bad. And now they have, I don't even know the name of the new song, but it's actually a bigger hit than the other ones.
Right. Yeah. So unfortunately, she was in the band, and then they broke big.
Yeah.
But they kicked you out of the band because you used to bring people on the tour bus all the time, and they were weirdos, and they were stealing things, and they blamed you?
Well, like, when I was on tour for a long time, I was very bored. You know, I wanted to meet new people, and all these fans, they would like hang out outside the bus, and you know, they'd want to hang out with me, and I was very flattered by that.
Sure.
And you know, it was my first band, and it was just very fun. So I invited like all these kids that were like 15, 16 on the bus, and I was having so much fun with them. We'd have dance parties, and we'd be dancing to my music. That's very flattering, you know.
Right.
And so they'd come on the bus, and then one time they stole like all the band's iPods.
Ooh.
And then
kids.
everybody was very upset with me after that. So
Right. So they fired you.
yeah. I mean, that was not the only reason, but that was basically.
Were you the lead singer?
I played a keytar, which is like a keyboard that you hold like a guitar.
Right, I've seen that.
And so I played that, and I sang backup, and it was very fun.
Right. And so do you sit there and go, oh, my God, I'd be a huge success right now. I'd make tons of money, the whole thing. It's got to be driving you crazy.
It is not good, to think
Right.
about. But, I mean, I can't really complain too much because it opened a lot of doors for me.
But can I be honest with you? I feel your pain in that instance. I mean, you put in time with the band and everything, then you see him go on to great success. I can't imagine the pain that was Pete Best's life.
I think about him all the time, actually, because
Right, yeah.
I really relate to that,
Of course.
And also, it's like really bad because I don't know, it was my idea to use the keytar, and like then this new girl, they replaced me without telling me.
Right.
And I found out online. I looked at like a pictures from a party on Wire Image, and then it said Cobra Starship, and then it wasn't me. It was somebody else that looked just like me.
Right.
And then I get a text from the tour manager saying, does Elisa know she was replaced? And I'm like, you just texted me that. So that's how I found out.
You think about your life. You were in Cobra, and now you're with Benji. It's a
I
real.
know.
I don't know if things are going the right way.
I'm as big as a starship.
From Cobra Starship to Benji, it's quite a
Benji
fall.
Starship, it's pretty good.
Cobra Benji. So anyway, you got to hear this because I became fascinated with this story. So Benji says to me, "Oh my God, I'm in love with this Elisa." Now the love goes like he's totally taken with you. What did Benji describe in your words? What it is about Elisa that? And maybe it's embarrassing to do in front of her. But you're totally taken with her.
I don't think she's a perfect person, but to me, you don't like that?
I mean, that's what you had to say first. I mean.
Right.
Okay.
And this is what else I don't like now. She's when I'm around her, I'm just so happy and I have so much fun. And this is someone I've always said, like, I can't get married and be monogamous.
Right.
And this is someone, and it might not end up being with her, but it's like, wow, this is
gives you
someone.
hope that
this is someone I could spend my whole life with and every day be happy and look forward to being with her.
Like you're in love. You're in love with her.
I'm not in love in a commitment kind of way because we haven't dated. But
poor Lisa's saying to herself, why can't this guy just be a little hotter?
Or Tommy Mottola.
She does. I think she, deep down.
Do you think you're going to wear her down?
No, it's not.
Let me tell you how in love he is with her. He was so nervous. Doug was telling me this. Doug Goodstein from
Howard TV.
Howard TV. He said when Elisa was in the green room, Benji went running out. He came in this morning. He was covered in orange juice and things. He had juice. He says, as soon as Elisa gets here, give her this.
He had stuff for her.
Like stuff for her. Elisa, is it dangerous that you might end up taking advantage of the fact that he's so into you?
I don't want to take advantage of him.
Right.
I see that he's such a great person,
Right.
just like towards everybody, not just me.
But can you help it?
Can I help it?
Have you said to yourself, why can't I be attracted to this guy?
I actually get sad sometimes. Like once in a while, we'll be like at the dinner or something. The other night, we went to this like kind of a romantic dinner.
Right.
And I got so sad because there's like these people next to us. They're on a date, and we're like having so much more fun than them.
Right.
And I'm
But you're not going back to your room and going to bed.
Actually, we slept in the same bed last night.
Well, yeah. Now
I mean,
Benji says he was very nervous about he's more nervous about your appearance than you are.
He's
today.
making me very nervous.
Yeah, right. He is, right?
I'm sorry.
Because he was like, I have to be with you the night before the appearance.
No, she told me
I want to make sure that you get to bed early.
Wait, no. Oh, no. She wanted me to stay with her last night. She wanted me to stay with her last night.
You did?
I mean, I like being around Benji, I really do.
Let's put it this
okay.
way. Is there any chance that you could imagine a scenario where you fuck him?
It's like hard to say, it really is. Because
it could happen.
You never know. I was friends with a guy for 3 years. We didn't do anything, and then at the end of 3 years, then we hooked up. So you just never know. He's been growing on me. I mean,
He has?
yeah.
Like a fungi?
maybe
not like a sexual way, but like in a friend.
Nah, just be getting fatter.
Right.
No, he's been going to the gym, and he actually grew his beard and his mustache.
He's doing whatever he can to be attractive to you.
Yeah,
Do
he
you like a
definitely
guy with a little facial hair?
I love it.
You love it.
I love it.
You see?
So he's growing facial hair.
He is. Oh, there it is.
He's beautiful
Okay.
right now. He has this new outfit. He looks
Yeah.
But it's just you've described you're attracted to a guy who looks a little bit like the famous movie actor. I'm trying to think of the name.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Oh God.
Right.
That is like the opposite of Benji.
All right.
I think they both have blue eyes, actually. So.
Yeah. Well, you're a very good-looking woman. I can see why Benji's attracted to you.
But it's not just looks. She's so. I don't know.
What is it?
She just has such a happy. Well, she's not super happy. She's actually very. She has a lot of.
She's
she
dark.
gets worried, huh?
Is she dark?
No, she's not dark. She's not. She's like a real caring, sweet person. But she's just. It's so fun to be around her. She's so alive.
Here's what Benji said. One of the most amazing, beautiful spirits I have met in my life.
Spirit.
Whenever I'm around her, I'm so happy. Except when I get really sad that she's not into me.
Oh. That's like the kind of thing that makes me real sad. You know?
I kind of love everything about her. I even really like her mom. I've talked to her mom on the phone.
Wow, he's even getting into the family.
She's exactly the woman I've always dreamed of, except that she's not into me. I know I'm not her type, and I know I'm not good looking, but I also think that she loves me, but not romantically, and I think a part of her gets very sad that she's not into me that way. Whenever we are both home, we are almost always on Skype. She gets upset when I want to hang up and tells me to just leave it on while I sleep. But I love being connected to her that way, too. So you keep your computer on with Benji?
I do.
So what the fuck? I mean, maybe you're into him. What's going on?
Can you be
honest.
into a person, just like mentally and emotionally and not physically? I feel like that's what's going on.
Right. I mean, he's gross.
It's like he's a girlfriend.
I look at him and I try to imagine
him fucking.
I do. I try to because he tells me stories of that he's good at certain things.
Eating out women. I've seen him do it.
He said he's very good. You've seen him do it?
I've seen him do it.
Well, we've seen him demonstrate.
Yeah,
okay.
I have this cookie wrapper.
Yeah. I've seen him. I've seen him go to town on a woman. Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. He's real good on going. So he keeps describing that he could please you in ways you've never been pleased before.
Right, but every guy says that. That's the thing.
Of course. And
they all say
also,
the same thing.
the guy, you have to be attracted to the guy to get off.
I know.
Well, that's what I'm telling her. A girl, that's not important for her, a girl to be attracted to the guy.
Sure it is.
It doesn't matter in the
Something
long run.
about a guy has to turn a woman on in order for her to orgasm.
Well, I'm trying to convince her it doesn't.
Well, yeah, this is a new theory Benji's trying to promote.
Now, you did something I think was sort of nice. You tried to say to Benji that you're asexual, that you don't have sex with people, but that's not the case, is it at all? Let's be honest.
I mean, I don't have sex for sport. I don't go out to a club and be like, oh, I really want to get some tonight. Let me see how I can make that happen.
Right.
I have to love the person and want a relationship with them.
Right.
And Benji, as soon as we start talking, he talks about sex right away. And he's like, do you masturbate? It's that's not. I don't want to talk about that.
Well, because
I'd rather be asexual than talk about.
No. The reason
excuse me, do you masturbate?
So in other words, he's creepy.
How big are your dildos?
The reason because she did bring up early on, well, I'm not even into, that kind of, being physical. And I found that fascinating.
Right.
And
listen to me. If she was into a guy, if Bradley Cooper walked in, she'd be so sexual right now. It wouldn't even be funny.
Aw.
And meanwhile, Doug said when he walked into the green room to see Benji with Alicia, Elisa, he said it's so uncomfortable. Benji gazes at her like you feel like he's raping her with his eyes.
It's uncomfortable in front of all you guys and stuff, but
He said that you go
No,
into
they're
a trance.
looking at you.
Right.
I know.
Her.
I am nervous today because I know I want her to do so well, and I want her to have a fun time, and I want you guys to see. I know it's there, and I want the world to see that.
You feel that she's Billy Joel.
Well, not that. I told her. She got mad about that. Not that Billy Joel.
And
not
I'm
that
Christy
Billy Joel.
Which Billy Joel?
Do you find him correcting himself a lot? Because a lot of things he says are ridiculous?
I just think the Billy Joel thing, I don't want people to be listening for that.
Right.
What I meant was she really has. She's not just
you are in love, my man.
She's not like a voice tracker or whatever it's called. You
know what's funny about you?
She's a classically trained pianist.
If she started fucking you. How soon would
all
you
of
get
this
bored?
would go away.
I said the same exact thing.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know, but I know I
would settle down with her.
Would I get married tomorrow? No, but maybe next Monday. Yeah.
All right. You're really in love. Are you in love?
Not in a commitment way.
Are you in love?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love her. I love her who she is. I love her.
How long are you going to keep this up if she's not going to have sex with you?
Does he know?
I told her I have a 60-year plan.
No, come on. Seriously. How? Because I know you.
I don't know. Sometimes
you will nag her forever.
No, I don't know. Like,
have you had sex with other women while you've known Elisa? In the sense that, like,
since we've met each other, yes.
You have, because she's just not going to give you any. Have you kissed her?
No.
Are you ever going to kiss him even? Or would you throw up in his mouth? Or in your own mouth?
It's really hard to tell right now.
There's no way you'd want to kiss him. I don't blame you. I mean, I think Benji's a great guy.
You do?
But I mean,
is Benji just someone who's taking up the space until you find someone you really want to be with?
Yes.
Like, you're going to drop him like a hot potato if you find a guy you really like you're into. You won't be Skyping him and keeping the line open. You won't have time for him.
But the truth is, like, nobody would be a better boyfriend than Benji. Like, he's the best.
I
Like,
understand that, but you don't have a boyfriend right now.
I know, yeah.
But Robin,
the moment you get one, he's going to be in the way.
Are you seeing anybody?
No, just Benji.
Just Benji.
I think she's more worried about me dropping her.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because maybe I won't keep up with it. Like, part of me, because I do get so sad sometimes.
Right.
Like when I get sad about it, it's horrible.
How long have you two known each other now? 3 years?
No, we didn't really. I don't remember. Like, we met this summer.
Right. What happened? You contacted her on J-Date.
We can't. Yeah.
You were taken with her picture, I'm sure.
No, actually, her profile was really funny.
Okay.
That's. I mean, yeah, I know she's super hot, but it's her personality.
So how did you wear her down even to have her meet you?
I don't.
Did you throw in the Howard Stern show stuff, or I mean, how'd you finally get her to meet you?
We pretty quickly just said we were going to meet for dinner.
Right. And so when you met him, were you like, oh shit?
Did you see a picture of
My
him
pictures
first?
are very good.
No, his picture is amazing. It's
That's
really
a problem.
good.
You were attracted to his
Got
picture.
a nice hat on.
Right. He looked kind of cool.
He did look cool in the he has great pictures. No, but you know, he was
Could you just be your picture, Benji?
Why don't you tape that picture over your head?
no, when we met, I mean, it was kind of nice. He was so nervous. He was like so sweaty and like red. Like it was so
he's
cute.
red.
It was adorable. How can you not love him?
I've seen that sweaty red look.
Yeah.
There's nothing adorable
We've seen it for
about
a long time.
I don't know.
So when you met him, you saw how sweaty and red he was,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you thought it was cute.
I did. I thought it was adorable.
But you weren't attracted to him.
No.
Right. See, I told him. He sweats like a motherfucker. He's red all the time. I don't know if what's that called? Euthanasia or whatever it's called?
Echinacea?
I don't know.
What? Euthanasia?
I don't know.
What are you talking
What
about?
is it?
Psoriasis.
Psoriasis.
But I'm good today. I'm pretty
No,
good.
you're pretty calm today.
Yeah.
You're not that red.
Yeah.
But and so Benji prepared you for today's performance. He
Right.
was very nervous about it. He was making you nervous.
Yeah.
And he said, you got to get to sleep. So he put you on Ambien last night. Is that correct?
We were at dinner the other night, and he mentioned that I might need an Ambien to wake up early today.
Right.
And I actually, when we were at dinner, I had a date after the dinner.
Wow.
And then I was thinking, like, I don't know. Then I planned the date next door to where we were eating.
Right.
So Benji said he didn't know how long it would take to kick in the Ambien. So he took an Ambien, I took an Ambien.
Right.
Before your date?
Before my date. And then I said, Benji, I'm really scared. I'm going to fall asleep on this date. Make sure nothing happens
Oh,
to me.
he didn't want you on the date.
Yeah, so he came
No,
on the
that's
date.
not why.
Oh, dude.
No, I didn't know she had a
You gave
date.
her an Ambien before the date?
No, I didn't know she had a date.
So what happened when you went on the date? You must have been exhausted.
Well, I was on the date, and then Benji was like two tables down. Like,
Watching the date?
God.
No, wait. She asked me to
my
come.
God.
Wait,
Why would you go on her date?
No, he was great.
she begged me to come because she was scared to go.
Why would you go?
Because,
I
okay.
asked him to, though.
So was the guy a nice guy that you went on the
I
date?
don't remember because I don't even remember what happened.
Right,
'cause I was
she's on
falling asleep.
Ambien.
And I look in the corner and there's Benji and his head's down, he's sleeping. And then I don't even know what happened to my date. Then I go over to Benji.
I think Benji, here's how Benji had it in his head, because I'm a dude. Ambien can get you a little bit horny.
No, Howard.
That's
I
what
think,
happened to me.
yeah, I think he figured you go on Ambien.
He's
Since
trying to drug her to get sex?
Well, not drug her, but yeah, okay, drug her. Like I've done that with Quaaludes with girls.
I mean, people do it with alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Howard,
he was
I
hoping
swear-
to loosen her up a
no,
little, and then she
no.
wouldn't know what she was doing.
Because apparently I told him I wanted to hook up with him that night.
But I didn't try anything.
No.
Because we fell asleep together at the bar. And she was looking at me and she was like, turning her head back and forth. She was like, maybe I could hook up with you.
I told you that Ambien
that got
works.
me back on waking up. But I was like, I didn't. Of course I didn't do anything. But she's asked me. She was worried about getting up in time.
Right. Well, I'm here's.
So
can I
you
be
give
honest?
a person an Ambien.
Well, I told her not to take it. I said for me it might take like 2 hours for effect. For her it might take like 15 minutes. I said to wait till you get home.
So you took the Ambien, You fell asleep during your date.
All right.
And that's it. So now you missed out on the date. The guy probably thought you were weird. Plus, you were
He never
with
called me.
yeah, and you were with Benji.
Right. You got a
You know.
stalker.
Right. Benji, I'm picking up the vibe that, you know, she thinks you're a fun guy and everything, the way that she thinks some of her girlfriends are fun. But I think you're wasting your time here in terms of a romantic relationship, honestly.
I get what you're saying if, like, my only goal is, like, it has to be her. But every time, whenever I'm with her, I love being around her.
Right.
So that, I mean, I know it sounds real gay, but it's a joy to be around her.
And I mean, you've done everything to impress her. You've even gotten her on the show. I mean, let's face it. I mean, if that doesn't work in terms of getting in her pants, or at least even feeling her up and making out with her, it's never going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
We've even sort of jokingly, but sort of seriously talked about, like, hey, we should move in together, get a bed with like a wall. And honestly, she would get married to me if it was like a non-sexual marriage almost.
Great for you. Oh, that's what you want to be in, a non-sexual marriage.
Well, soul-wise and brain-wise, I'm happy.
I mean, she's real pretty. Certainly the prettiest girl you'd ever date.
I've dated a lot of pretty girls.
Pretty girls before.
No, he's
We've
had pretty
seen
girl-
other girls.
But not,
Howard, every
not
time
as good
going
as
up.
this, though.
All right.
That blonde was pretty cute.
Yeah, she was
And
real
Sheila
cute.
and Tracy. and a
Sheila
lot
was
of people.
cute. But this one's a prize. And she was in a band that almost made, that made it without her, but she was in it.
Well, let me hear some of this music, because he also says that she's so incredibly talented that the world should know her.
Yes. And leave out Billy Joel, but it's like Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. This girl's the next one.
Wow.
All right. I need to hear this.
Aren't you afraid by promoting her? Let's say she is the next
I thought
Lady
of
Gaga.
exactly what you're saying.
You're going to lose
She's going
her.
to blow up today.
Right.
And she's going to probably go on a tour and everything. Yeah, maybe I will, but that's not, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Oh.
I swear, every time she looks at you, it's almost like she's saying, why can't I convince myself to love this guy?
It's good lighting in here, though. He looks good right now.
He looks good, right?
Yeah.
But you can't always depend on that lighting.
Right. Can you carry that light
we could get that
around
for the apartment.
everywhere?
TV, can you light Benji's apartment so he looks like this? Hey, he doesn't look bad sitting there at his job, right?
Yeah, he looks pretty cool over there.
Well, you know what it is? A guy's always sexier at his job.
It's true.
Stare at him, stand up and look at him a little bit so that you can see. Does he look
It's a good presentation right now.
right now, right? Problem is when he gets out of that seat,
yeah.
he looks kind of fucked up.
He doesn't stay there all the time.
Yeah. You're looking, right? I see you looking, trying to be
You're
attractive.
trying to find
It
it.
just sucks because the guys that I think are like so hot, they're such jerks, you know?
Right.
So it's like really messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, force yourself to love him.
I'm trying.
Okay. All right. That's good. Mary Ann, who used to be Benji's obsession. This is another girl. Have you ever met her?
I love Marianne. Yeah,
Mary
she's
Ann,
awesome.
yeah. Hi, Mary Ann.
Hey, Howard. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Marianne.
So, Ben, I love you. But this is Marianne Part 2 plus a guitar. Okay? I mean, it's not happening.
Right. Mary Ann, explain to him, why didn't you fuck Benji? He worked on you
Okay.
for years.
Okay. He is so sweet. We're like best friends now. Like we go to each other's family holidays, but that's what I wanted the whole time. But it took years to get it to the point where he could just accept it as that. But like, I'm like her. Like, I like the hot guy. I go for the bad boy. You know, if someone just automatically wants you and falls for you and you're sort of an obsession, the minute you sleep with them, that's gone.
Mary Ann, was
first of
there anything Benji could have done to become the bad boy, the one that you would have wanted?
Oh, God. I don't think so. He's too sweet.
Too sweet. All right. So if he even was a dickhead, but then he's got his looks to contend with, too.
I mean, I think, did I try to do a makeover, Benj? I tried, too. Like, I tried.
She tried to do a
He has
makeover on
one
you?
right now.
You did a makeover on him?
Yeah, look at his like.
For another one of her
facial-
dates.
Yeah, he I had a date he also went on, and he had.
Oh, my God.
She wants me to be
You know
there.
what? You're sounding,
Why do
you know, Richard Nixon did this with Pat, I think.
And he
where
did
he
win her.
would drive her to her date, on her date.
I'll wait
And
for
he
you.
eventually got her.
Do you want me to start driving?
Let me drive you to your date, Pat.
I'll sit here while you fuck that college stud.
I want to see Benji's heart broken.
Dude, this
No,
is a
she's
heartbreak.
being-
I'm very
You're going,
nice to Benji.
She's being completely honest
you're
to
going,
me.
I know, but you're going on dates with her? Fucking
No,
man up.
I didn't want to, but she begged me to.
Dude, look at me. If a girl ever said to me, I've been in bad situations, but no girl's ever said to me, I want you to come on a
She
date with
begged me to go,
Let me
so.
tell you, I would never get into that.
I know,
Wouldn't
and
happen.
She begged
I got
me to
too
go.
much pride.
All right. I do
Ben,
too.
It's a little bit of an obsession, it is.
You're obsessed with her.
Do you think Benji likes to get with women. He sets himself up that women he can never attain, and that's his ultimate prize.
No, that's just all.
Have you ever seen her naked?
Accidentally, not partially on Skype once.
Is it awesome?
She's beautiful. She's one of the. She's gorgeous. Yeah, of course. But I didn't see her naked. She was
what
like in
is
her
it
bra.
you tell her you would do to her when you're private? Because you've explained to her what it is you would do to her. What would you do to her?
I would try to make her super, super happy every single day.
Super wet.
Happy.
No, but sexually, what would you do?
How does
to her?
that happen?
I'm not going to go into that now.
Why? You told her.
I don't know, because that's not where we're at right now.
Right? That's your thing. In other words,
I don't.
Have you ever said to her, "Listen, let me just lick you down there and see if you can get into it"?
I'm going to try that later this week.
Has he ever said that to you? Hasn't.
I don't think so.
He said it to me.
I can picture him doing that, like going, "Listen, I'm telling you, if I lick you, you'll get turned on."
Well, we made
He
it.
does say that to people.
Well,
I think he actually did say
we
that.
had a
I'm
conversation like that
gonna cover it
because
if he said
this
it.
is where the asexual thing comes from, and I don't believe that anymore completely. But like, Elisa is very like she's. I don't think she's. Have you ever had an orgasm with a guy?
Yes, Benji.
Oh, she told me no.
Well, of course she told you no.
It's just, I don't want to really talk about that stuff like late night over Skype. And
Oh, but
I don't want to like talk.
All right, so I didn't know, but when I believed her.
Did you jerk off to her?
No, I haven't jerked off.
You've never
to her.
closed your eyes and thought about her and jerked off?
I really don't think I have.
Lying.
I'm saying I don't know why.
I'm jerking off to her now. Why aren't you?
I don't know.
All right,
I'm not. It's not. I don't know. I look at her pictures. I think she's beautiful.
Right.
And I see her and I think she's beautiful.
You used to jerk off to Marianne, didn't you?
I don't think.
Oh.
I know she's popped in my head, but I don't think. Like I've said before, like
Not
it's
to
hard
completion.
to compete with like Tube Galore and stuff. Those videos.
Right. Let's go to Carlos. You're on the air. Go ahead, Carlos in the Bronx.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Benji, you're fucking delusional. This woman will not fuck you. She's not going to be with you. You're a nutbag. You're treating her like you treated that other girl when she was in the studio. You was staring at her like you wanted to freaking kill her and eat her up. And
Yeah,
she was
isn't
so
Benji's
uncomfortable.
stare kind of creepy? This guy brings up a good point.
Well, that's why I was saying, could he be star 80? Like, if this girl, he stays in her life, she becomes, like I said, she becomes this regular obsession. All of a sudden, she's now with other guys, and she wants to leave Benji alone. Is he going to lose it?
Have your parents met Benji? Oh, your mom talked to him
Well,
on the
he
phone.
asked my mom on the phone what blood type I was because he thought I don't know.
Why would he ask that?
He really thinks I'm this one blood type.
I'm really into O negatives.
yeah.
And I was like, I know she's an O negative.
Was she an O negative?
Her mom was.
Her mom is.
Which is a rare thing. So she has the recessive genes for it,
Yeah.
which I like.
Oh, my God.
I could tell she was.
Bobby, go ahead in Nashville. You're on the air.
Yeah, what's with this Marianne cock blocking? Give this guy some pussy, huh? Benji,
What about it? Can you give him some
give
pussy?
him the pony. Give him the horse cock rap. Let him horse fuck you one time.
What?
Let him horse fuck you?
Yeah, you know the tape he made with the lady in the old folks.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, listen. I don't think she's ever going to horse fuck you. I don't even think she's going to kiss you. But that's my guess, and I think she's being honest with you, and I appreciate that. I do. Now, Elisa is going to perform. Elisa Jordana is going to perform. Now, this is from your self-titled album.
Yes.
This song is called Fuck You, I'm Fine. There's profanity in this song. If any kids are at home, get them out of the room. What does this mean, fuck you, I'm fine?
Just basically, it's just I wrote it so like girls, they think about guys like for a long time after you break up.
Right.
And, it just, I don't know, just like I wrote it and it came so naturally and it's just really how I feel.
Right.
So, it's just a song meaning no matter what happens to you, you're always yourself.
I see.
And, just stay strong and don't let anything get to you.
And,
Is she making her entire living from music still?
Yeah, I mean, I put songs on like TV shows and commercials and movies. Yeah, so I make money doing that. And, other side jobs. I've got a production company.
So you're in the music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to take a job like selling retail or clothing or something like that. You're actually making a living as a musician.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but Benji needs you to hit it big time.
I know. I have so much pressure now. It's like,
I know. All right, so Benji has instructed you. You're ready to perform now?
Yeah.
Right. He's almost like your manager over there.
He really is.
Yes. All right. Listen, do us a favor and give us a song.
Okay.
Give us Fuck You, I'm Fine. Maybe someone will hear it, and who knows, then you can find a real boyfriend and get rid of Benji.
Oh.
Has he gone around and introduced her to any of the record people he knows?
Yeah, we know record people. Benji, why don't you try that? Maybe then she'll be attracted to you.
No, I have.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, take those off because you'll get confused otherwise. And let Scott the engineer help you. God help you.
Is that guy hot?
Are you attracted to Scott the engineer?
I've won 4 Grammys.
He's won Grammys.
A little longer, to be attracted to somebody.
Give her a microphone. Where is everybody? What is this? I can't hear her.
Scott's mesmerized now.
Yeah,
He doesn't
Scott-
remember she needs a mic to talk.
I think Scott likes you, too.
I'd like to Skype you later.
Can you Skype with Scott later after Benji?
You can watch me
Well, I do have
sleep
that
like a
hotel room,
panda.
Yes. Go ahead. Put those headphones on so you can hear us. All right. So here is
Okay, here we
Benji's girlfriend that he wants. We said to Benji, bring your girl in.
Look at him. He's already giving everybody the eye.
What are you doing?
Now
Huh?
get ready for this.
What are you doing over there, Benji?
She's told me she wanted to be able to see me when she played.
Is that true? You want to see him?
Sure.
Sure.
That's what she
never said.
I like looking in Benji's eyes.
All right.
Okay, so.
Did you take piano lessons? Because you're good.
I did, yeah. I used to play classical piano. But it's more fun, writing your own songs. I think that's
Absolutely. I know. I've written 2 hit songs.
I can't even look at you now. You're wasting all of my time. You're wasting all of my time. I can't even think of you now. I want you out of my sight. I want you out of my sight. But I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure I'm designed to share this kind of love with you, right? And I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure that I like sleeping next to you all the time. 'Cause you're not even the type that I like. You're not even respecting me now. I'm just trying to have a good life. I'm just trying to have a good life. Life. You're even insulting me now. And I know you are addicted to lies. I know you are addicted to lies. But I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure I'm designed to share this kind of love, to share this kind of love with you, right? And I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure that I like sleeping next to you all the time. 'Cause you're not even the type that I like.
Oh, very nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Look at Benji. Oh, my God.
Look at him.
Look at him. Like he
See, I
performed.
told you.
He did a good job.
Song kind of reminds me of your situation with Benji. It's
wasting
like,
all my time.
I was like, why not look at Benji when you sing this song?
Get out of
You're
my
not
life.
even my type. I mean,
No,
really.
but that just shows that I went out with somebody that wasn't my type and it ended up being my type, so you never know.
Right, you never know. Benji should hang in there with you. Well, listen, it's really wonderful to meet you, Elisa. I've heard so much about
Hey,
you. till
Howard.
I'm nauseous. Yes.
Yes.
Would you want to, she has so many, would you want to hear like 30 seconds of another song?
Now, Benji, look, listen. I like Elisa. I see why you like her. She's a very charming woman. But I'm going to have a talk with you.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to talk now, you want it on after she leaves or whatever.
Could she put the song over
But I'm going
it,
to
or-
spell it out for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. You're torturing yourself.
Why? Well, if he wants to do this, why not let him go?
Hey, listen.
Play out the thread.
He's a 50-something-year-old man.
50?
He can certainly
Oh
do
my
whatever
God.
he wants.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Who?
Benji. How old are you?
62.
40s.
I'm joking. He's in his 40s.
Okay.
I'm joking. I was making a joke because he gets uptight. No, what I'm saying is, you're a big boy. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
But you're one
Yeah, I
of
mean,
these
he
guys.
can't turn this off.
You want unobtainable women, and then you think those are the ones you could marry.
That's not true.
She's unobtainable.
For
You're
you.
not getting her.
Yeah.
Listen, that's the way you, which is cool.
I could get her in 10 minutes.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
She's not for you. The only reason I can get her is because of who I am.
All right.
She's out of your league.
That's true.
Am I right or am I wrong?
She's arguing over there.
I just want to say one thing. It's not like that, you know, because especially of who you are, you have to like make sure the guy really likes you, and he's, you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Not really
You
like
ain't you're not going out with him. I'm breaking it to him.
All right.
If I was single, I'd ask you out. We'd have some. In 10 minutes, we'd be all over each other. Believe me.
Oh.
You know it, and I know it. Am I correct? Let's be honest. You know it, and I know it. Do you
I'm
know
into
it?
the whole like consistency thing, you know, not just like for
I'm
10 minutes.
consistent.
For 10
I don't
minutes.
do 10 minutes. I do it. I'll give you a whole night. Are you crazy? No, listen.
Give me 90 months.
I'm a boyfriend. You understand? I'm not a womanizer. I
Right.
respect women. I see
Right.
what he sees in you.
Thank you.
You're not seeing it in him. That's all. You're being honest. I admire that. You're not leading him on. You're telling him, Benji, I'm not into you sexually. I don't know what to tell you. Not attracted to you.
But then again, she does lead him on.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. Spending all this time with you, Skyping all the time, all of that stuff gives you hope.
Listen, but
that's true.
We like being around each other.
You make a good point.
Sure, but she doesn't want out of it what you want out of it.
I know that, and maybe it'll get to a point where I'm like, it's not worth it. It hurts me too much. But the good feelings I feel are more than that at this point.
So you don't mind her using you?
She's not using me at all.
Yes, she is.
What?
Yes, she is. She's using you.
Are you using Benji in a way? In a way.
You mean like to be my friend?
Yeah.
Or, well, I mean, I don't think that's using because I give back. I encourage him, you know, to do things. Like I encourage him to do the CNN thing, you know, and like, I don't know. I just.
She loved that.
I loved it. It was so fun. I love being with Benji. He'll do anything, you know.
Didn't you almost get killed?
I think that was her plan.
Like I've instructed I have 3 daughters, and then they'll say to me, "What's with guys? A lot of guys, all they want to do is have sex. They don't want to be friends." And I go, "Listen, let me explain the world to you. This is the way it is. I'm your father. It's like that.
I tell girls that too.
I'm a guy. If I want a friend, I'll call Fafa Fooey. Stare at him.
You know, a lot of the guys in the office are sort of with Robin in the sense that maybe you should just say, hey, Benji, you're a good friend, but it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. I'm not Skyping with you. I'm not sleeping in bed with you. I'm not hanging out with you.
Skyping is different than sleep. I don't know.
But maybe she genuinely likes being his friend.
Yeah, but it's too much. She's
So he should
using
stop.
him to even keep other guys at bay. She's taking him on dates. It's ridiculous what they're doing.
Well, maybe you're right.
It does give Benji false hope, although Benji should. The onus is on him to understand it as well.
Can't blame her.
But she should say, maybe she should say, never going to happen, just so you know, never going to happen. Maybe She
told him.
That's why I said the asexual thing. You know.
And
by the way,
then she gives him the little, maybe I saw it the other night for a second.
Isn't she even beautiful? That song sort of says, hey, I was with a guy I didn't like.
She's a very pretty girl. There's no question.
She's wonderful.
You're in love.
Yeah.
I get that. It's a one-way street.
Like I said, it's opened my heart to the fact that if it's not with her, I'm going to find
Then
someone
go
that has the same.
find that person.
Oh, Fred, it's not all
I
like
like
it's
when-
I think him and Marianne are a very good couple.
I like when Benji starts in with the sex talk with you to get you worked up, and you totally
No,
are
it's
repulsed.
not. That was from when she gave me the impression that she never had gotten off with a guy before.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, can I just tell you one more thing about her being
Tried everything.
asexual, which is really funny. You know, Ronnie had a birthday party the other night. He was at Rick's. So Benji brought her to Rick's, and he goes, what'd you think of your first time at Rick's? She goes, this is my first time at Rick's. I'm here all the time. I know. She knew the menu.
You go to Rick's a lot?
It's a fun place. They have good food.
Do you
Lobster.
ever make out with the girls or anything?
No.
Once in a while for fun, like touch the titties and they touch yours?
No, not really.
What?
I don't really want
Do
that.
the girls come on to you a little bit?
I like talking to them. I mean, they're very
Right.
friendly.
Do they ever try to kiss you?
They try to grab me. I mean, if they do that, that's like nothing. I'll let them do that.
Do you ever Skype with them?
No, I mean, they're not.
You ever
as
been
good
with a girl
conversations.
sexually? That's something you know.
No.
What?
Just trying to think. It might have been a long time ago.
You might have tried it. All right, so you have. So you'd rather be with a girl than Benji?
Depends what girl.
All right, there you go. So there it is.
She's even piggy with the girl.
I'll get a sex change for her.
Well, look, what am I going to tell you? I wish you luck. Elisa
Thank you.
Jordana. Her self-titled album is available now on iTunes. And for more information, you can go to elisajordana.com. And Elisa has a lot of information about herself there, I guess, right? How you get in contact, how you can give her a record contract, too.
My email's on there.
You wouldn't mind that.
That'd be fun.
And listen, That's it. I mean, there's a lot of people on the phone who basically want to advise Benji. I'll let a couple of them through, and then we'll end this. Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, Benji, you're totally wasting your time, dude. I was with a girl I did the same thing with, got with her. It was 5 years later, she's gone. Big waste of my time.
Did you have a nice time for a couple years?
Yeah, but
I got to tell you, before I was famous, I knew. Listen, I was in the same boat you were. Look at my face. You understand?
But you didn't go this way.
Robin, I'll tell you what. I always had my dignity. There were girls I liked, and there were girls I would hang around and see if something could happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if it didn't happen within 2 to 3 days.
Wow, 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days. If there was, I could tell if a girl's into me or not. If it didn't happen, that was it. Goodbye. On to the next situation.
Take Howard's advice, Benj.
Listen.
Hey, I'm not dating. I'm dating chicks right now.
All right.
So
okay.
This is someone I love being with.
But this might keep you from having intimacy.
It might.
With other women who actually are into you.
It might. And then if
how long before she says fuck you, I'm fine. Let's be honest.
Aw.
All right. Well, Elisa, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck with the career.
Sure, don't have 20 seconds of another song.
Why?
It's okay, Benji.
It's so good.
He's in love. He wants to hear you play every second.
I know.
But like 10 seconds of another song, it's so good.
You do any covers?
No, not really.
You don't like anyone else?
Sometimes, like
sometimes
once
it's
in a while,
more,
You just got to hear 20 seconds of This Town.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell her to do This Town if that's the better song?
I don't know. I was too mesmerized.
All right, do 20 seconds of This Town.
Okay.
All right, Benji's going to have a fit, and I got to sit here with him. You don't.
He's got time bomb.
I like this.
I'm stoned on life, it doesn't matter. When I close my eyes in the end, I won't remember a thing. So hide your drugs, hide your dirty little sluts, unless they wanna come out and play, This town's trying to swallow me up. This town's trying to swallow me up. This town's trying to swallow me up and eat me whole. And I'm gonna let it all go. And I'm gonna let it all go away. Let it all go away. Let it all go away.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You fucking turn.
Grinning at everybody in the room. It's like you can't even look at him while she's playing.
He's turning beetroot.
Yeah.
There's that blotchiness that Elisa
brings
talks about.
her so much closer to
I
him.
have a mood face.
Wow, you're in love, dude. Look at you.
Well, it's nice to see Benji in love.
Wow, he's in love. Let him down gently. That's all I can tell you. All right, go ahead. Yeah, I know. All right, listen, Robin.
You know Howard.
Enough of Benji's.
She has another song. That's kind of
okay, stop it. Stop it already.
Enough.
Oh, man.
What do you say to him, Fred?
I say, you know what? She's a really nice gal, but Benji, don't waste your energy. If there's someone that you want to find to share your life with, she's not the one. You can have a good time with other people too. Do it with someone that you know there's a future with. There's no future here.
Right.
I don't think that's all about what life's about. I don't.
Well, but your life will be over before you find that person. If you keep wasting your time.
I don't think
chasing a dream.
I'm not wasting my time.
You are.
All right. Well, you're wasting our time. All right.
He doesn't know he's wasting his time.
All right. Leave him alone.
He'll
He's
find
fine.
out.
Fuck me, I'm fine. fine.
Well, you know, you're very lovely. I'm glad I got to meet you. I see why Benji's so attracted to you in all of this. But look, I'll talk. I'll make
You
it.
think you can talk him down?
Yeah. I'll talk him down. And everyone remember Elisa Jordana, and check her out at, what do you call it, Angels and Kings of Manhattan, November 18th. And go see Benji there, too, sitting front row, staring at her like a mental patient.
That's a show in itself,
right.
watching Benji watch her.
That's the video. Good job.
Thank you. That was very fun.
How many years of piano lessons did you take?
I started when I was 4, so.
Wow. Well, you learned well.
Thank you. Thank you so
great
much for
job.
having me.
Yeah, no, it was fun. And I don't know, maybe you and Benji will get together. We'll be at your wedding.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in, and good luck to you and Benji.
You two make a nice couple.
Thank you, Benji.
Bye, thank you.
No problem.
Good luck with everything. And I feel for you with that story with the Bender.
Oh, thanks.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's okay.
Are they in touch with you at all or no?
I actually bumped into one of them at the Guitar Center the other day.
Yeah.
Not really.
You play guitar with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, you're very talented.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Couple more pictures?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I know. There's two guys.
No meeting today. Right.
Thank
I
God.
just remembered.
That's fine.
I know. Oh, no.
What the fuck am I thinking?
I don't know.
The only thing I need a meeting for is
it this Tuesday? Hold it, I'm spaced out. How do I take a picture of you? You know what? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Okay.
You were great. You did a great job.
Thank you.
You wearing lips?
No, I'm on my toes.
Awesome, thanks. Let me take one more. Make sure I got one with the flash.
We don't really said that. It's like next week or something.
We don't really need a meeting,
Okay.
except at some point we do, in the next 3 weeks, we have to figure out what these sound bites are that we're going to put up. Should I put up a note and start collecting some ideas?
Yeah. Yeah, that would help.
Collecting ideas.
But, yeah,
Went so
because
fast.
we need some real killer ones.
really did.
Stuff that, you know, Richard and Sal are so good.
You're just saying that because we're
No, you'll see it. You'll hear it.
Really?
Come here, you two.
Okay. Benji's reassuring me right now.
Benji has to be in the conference too.
Elisa, you were just saying Benji's reassuring you. What are you feeling right
No,
now?
I was just like, I didn't know how it went. It went so fast, you know. I just like, I don't know what happened. It was like a blur. So Benji's telling me I did a good job.
Incredible job.
I thought you did a great job as well. I mean, it's got to be tough as a performer to sing this early in the morning, and you came through.
Yeah, I was very nervous about it. Let me tell you about it. Now that I did that, I feel like I could do anything. So that's positive.
Now let's get in.
Almost anything.
Are you both going to heed Howard's advice? I mean, he seemed to sort of intervene and break down your relationship for you and really kind of strip away some of the misconceptions that maybe the two of you are feeling about each other.
Well, what I don't understand is why can't like a guy and a girl be friends? Like, what? Why is that not possible? I don't understand that. I have lots of guy friends that I'm close with. So.
Well, I don't think it's the fact that a guy and a girl can't be friends, but
Yeah.
I mean, Benji's made it very apparent that he's into you as more than a friend.
Yeah, but it's room to grow. You never know.
So that window of hope is still open.
Sure.
The window's way down the hall, though.
Benji, is that what keeps you from letting go? The fact that
No.
there's that little grain of hope?
Maybe it's a little bit, but like I said on the show, normally I have so much fun around her and I feel so happy, so that outweighs when I get sad about it.
Because Benji, I know since you've been single in the last few years, you've dated a fair amount, and you've had.
And I'm not dating now. That's the thing.
Well, that's the thing. You've had women. I've seen women, come here just to meet you.
Really?
Well, I remember there was an artist who really liked you
Oh,
from
yeah,
a few
yeah,
years ago.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're obviously a very talented guy.
I know people that like him.
Yeah, I mean, he's as much as they tease him in there. I mean, he's a great guy, and there are women that want him. Why can't you just, like Fred said, move on and find that woman who likes you as much as you like her, like more of a mutual love?
I'm not. It's like you guys are so quick to say, "Oh, kill that dream" and everything, or you have to, like Howard always says, "Oh, well, you're not making money at that fun hobby. Why are you doing that? You're wasting your time." I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. So if I feel like that, then I will.
But a hobby or a dream isn't reciprocal. Love is. It has to be.
Well, I actually, like I said, I think deep down she has feelings for me. Not exactly romantic, but I know she has feelings, and I know she gets sad about that she's not attracted to me. So you never know.
So give it time.
That's such a sad statement, right there. It's like,
I mean, we've been out to dinner. She gets real sad, So.
It bums you out, Elisa, the fact that you're not able to love him as much as he may.
No, I love him, but
romantically.
Yeah.
You hardly know him. How could you love him?
Yeah, he's a lovable guy.
We spend Ronnie, you don't know how much time we spend together.
No, but even if you meet somebody for a week, like I fall in love, but I could love somebody, you know.
I understand what you're saying, but it's not the love that he's thinking.
Right. But it could be different, you know. Some friends feel differently about each other, you know. It doesn't have to be exactly the same.
He's gonna get hurt, man. That's all I know.
I would never hurt him. That's the thing.
But you don't realize it. You are, in a way.
Oh, Ron.
No, you are.
Ronnie, it's not. I mean,
Because you got different feelings. Don't you get it?
it's okay though.
I'm not trying to be nasty about it. I'm just telling you.
No, I know.
That you have way different feelings. I've been there. I've done this a long time ago.
But what I've said is, it's great to be open to that. And to realize that you can have feelings like that.
Yeah, but you think you're gonna turn her around?
Sometimes I think that. Sometimes I think.
Well, I wish you luck,
that
man.
way.
I wish you luck.
Thanks. But did you like her song?
She sings great.
Did you hear "Fuck You, I'm Fine"?
Yeah, I
Did
love
you hear "This Town"?
Yeah, I heard it.
You got to hear "You're So Beautiful."
She's very good.
You're in love. It's a great one.
I'm in love.
You're in love. No, it's a great, incredible. You're in love.
I'm in love.
You're so in love.
Yeah, you're so in love. Yeah. Actually, that song is very similar to our situation in a way. So. All right,
All right, you two.
Okay.
Hope everything gets figured out.
Thank you.
Kiss her goodbye.
Oh.
What? That's it?
It was incredible. Yeah. I'll see you at the hotel later.
See you in our room.
Not
I'm
even
gonna get it for another night, right?
All right.
Not even a kiss on the.
No, there's no kissing
Lisa,
and friends.
I mean,
Lisa.
Yes, there's a kiss. Yeah.
A little.
I'm kissing both.
cheek.
I'm gonna walk through the door.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta get my stuff. I gotta
Okay.
get all my stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I obviously see that there are sort of confusing feelings for him. You like him mostly as a friend, obviously. They went over all of that inside. If you were to quantify the percentage of chance Benji has, what would you put it at?
Chance for what?
For taking the relationship to a romantic level.
It's gonna be like a year. I need like a year to like figure it out. You know?
Now, in your past relationships, I know you mentioned some guys that you know maybe started out as friends. You mentioned one particular relationship where after 3 years you hooked up and all that. But in most of your past relationships,
It takes me like 6 months.
really, you don't instantly like someone or feel an attraction to someone?
Those people I instantly like and I'm instantly attracted to, that never ends good, you know? Because then, you know, you just hook up with them right away, then they never talk to you again. So I'd rather have a Benji-like situation where you're not as attracted to the person, and then, you know, it develops over time. I'd rather that.
Would you say the lack of, you know, sexual attraction is mostly due to Benji's looks, or is it just more of a connection thing?
If he was like my style of look, we'd be married right now.
What's your style of look?
Like, you know, like a tall, like lanky, kind of like Jewish looking with like a scruffy, you know, face, and I don't know, skinny.
Really?
Yeah.
So he just needs to grow a little bit, lose some weight, and not shave as
No,
much.
but I could learn to love Benji. Just give me a year. Have me back in a year, and we'll see what happens.
All right, I'll remember this.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by, Lisa.
No problem.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Ben, do you think that today's segment made you look at her in a different light? That, you know, with all of your friends and coworkers.
It made me a little sad. Like, I did get a little sad during it, like, because there is something sad about it. But, you know, we'll see.
Seems like that window's still cracked open, though. It seems like you are lovable enough that she could come around.
Thanks.
But the fact that she's
Tell her
not
that.
instantly attracted to you, does that make you think that it might be a
'cause I don't-
disingenuous thing? With
No. Because I think, to me, like looks are important to me, but I think that's the least important thing of a connection.
Although, I have to say, I don't necessarily see Benji hanging out with people who are not that attractive, who might be musically talented as well, and he's not Skyping them, and he's not hanging out with them or going on dates with them.
I'm very attracted to her looks. That's no question. But what I'm saying is, I say for me, a look has to meet a certain criteria, and then once it's beyond that, the personality is much more important. Like, you know,
the initial attraction is based on physicality, but then once it gets
know? What I'm saying is it has to meet that. The threshold of looks, to me, is lower than the threshold of personality.
You're like Herman Cain explaining his view on abortion.
What if she comes to you and says, look, Benji, you've been thinking about it. I do love you. I want to be in a relationship with you. Get into bed with her. She looks great and everything.
I've worried about that.
Now you have sex with her. And it's not horrible, but
it's not. I know. It's not
loving.
that wow.
It's like not like.
Oh, it turns out I didn't like
like she lets you put it in. You fuck her in 2 seconds.
I've thought of that. That's why. I mean, it's completely possible. I mean, I would. You know.
No, but it's possible that you'd be willing to put up with that because you love her.
He would. I don't know. That's hard. But I do. I always say to her like, it's not like like I said, we joked about like, we can date and not have sex, and like be married and not have sex. And I can have sex with other girls and stuff. So.
I like how you're buying into sex is not the thing. Sex is the thing.
No, it's not.
No, I'm saying what if it's sexual, but it's not great.
I'm saying he's saying sex is not the thing, but I'm saying standing over here, sex is.
But it is. But it's not the only thing with him. So I'm saying, what if the sex was not great, but it was passable?
That's interesting. Like I don't.
Passable. What if it just sucked?
Well,
Have you ever
passable.
been with a girl that sucks?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
A ton of times you just get the fuck out.
I don't know. Really, I like the emotional.
And what is your debt? What?
I will tell you.
Hey now. Posing some tough questions to Benji. You know, I said to Benji, I said, what if this Elisa turns to you and says, okay, Benji. I gave him a theoretical, hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Benji is cockstrong.
I said, Benji, let's say Elisa, for some reason, has a change of heart. She says, look, Benji, now
this
I feel...
is it. I love you.
I love you and I feel sexual toward you. He goes, okay. So they get into bed, they have sex, and the sex is okay. In other words, it's not the best sex he ever had, but it's passable. It's like okay, whatever that definition is. Would you just move on and say, this is not the girl for me? Or could you just like say, you know what, she's so great in so many areas that the sex doesn't have to be the thing?
Mediocre sex is okay.
Well, I've never been with a hot girl and the sex was bad. Because I think if I'm attracted to her, I like it so much, it's good. I've been the opposite, where a girl is not incredible looking or not as hot, but it's like, holy shit. Like this is like, something's amazing about the physical connection. If it was passable... At least the way I feel now, if it wasn't the best sex of my life,
right?
But it was like, like normal, nice, and
you could put up with that the rest of your life.
I feel like I could right now, but that's why you date a little bit and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me,
Gary said he's been with chicks who have bad sex. I said, what is this definition of bad sex with a woman? Like, what is bad sex? And he goes, well, she had a hairy belly. I go, no. That's a physical
thing.
I mean, what is bad sex with a woman?
To me, it's if a girl doesn't enjoy it. Which I mean, if you think that she really is not into it,
right? That's the worst.
Yeah.
I've been there where I feel like it's just kind of a dud.
Yeah.
And that's the worst. I wouldn't stay with a girl like that for 2 seconds. But let's say it's passable. Like, what is passable sex?
What's passable?
Or what's bad sex to you?
Well, bad, like the chick that I was with in college, she was like, she was doing her own thing. I can't explain it.
She wasn't with you at all.
Yeah, she was like doing her own thing. She was like just trying to get off, but not necessarily being with me.
Right.
And it was sort of like, she was like in this whole other place. It was just like, and it wasn't like some chick I picked up. You know what I mean? We were like a couple, but she was like doing her own thing. And she was sort of like, I don't know, a little, she felt a little funny.
She felt funny.
What,
yeah.
She was like, a pussy was too big?
Sort of.
And what do you mean she's doing her own thing?
I can't explain it, but there was no connection when we were having sex. You know what I mean?
Right.
No connection whatsoever. It was like, she was like in a different place just trying to get off as opposed to like being with me.
I see. That's bad sex.
It was to me. We did it a couple of times and I said, this
isn't working.
We were dating. Like I wasn't in love with her. I liked her. And I was like, this is bad sex. I'm just going to not do this anymore.
Move on. Move on.
And she was hot? Like you found her really hot?
I was attracted to her.
Yeah. So you would stay with her if the sex was bad?
If the sex was bad, that I didn't enjoy that aspect of my life, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, yeah. Right now, have you
had bad sex with a guy, Robin?
Oh, yeah.
And is the sex bad because he comes too fast?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's like, if I'm not into the guy, I don't care what he's doing.
You mean you thought you were into him, you get into bed with him.
You're sort of like, I'm on the fence about this.
Right, let me see what happens. And you try it out.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh my God, this is
as bad
torture.
as I thought it would be.
Okay. But you go through with it because you don't want to be rude.
Well, you try to get through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good for you. You know you're
you
special.
almost feel like you started this. You might as well finish.
Right. I'm not going to be a complete asshole here and kick you out.
Yeah, I don't want to tell this person that I'm having a miserable time.
Right.
Fuck me, Robin. I'm coming.
All right, Robin. What else is in the news?
Let everything hang out.
I'm just thinking of you in bed with a guy you're not that into. And he's fucking you, and you just can't wait for him to get out.
Let her go fuck me.
This guy was trying to impress me.
Right.
And he's like doing all kinds of tricks.
What kind of tricks?
I don't know. Just, you want to keep changing positions.
I know.
All that stuff you do if you're really into it.
Go ahead and fuck now.
And I just said, could you just finish?
Did you say that? Ay vey.
Because I just couldn't stand it anymore.
Let it feel good. Go ahead and fuck it now.
And later he was like, no girl has ever said
You're gonna fuck me hard.
They were probably thinking it.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck yes.
Gary, you've seen Benji since he was a young intern who occasionally
I saw him when he was a young intern when he first got to me when he was 32. When he was a young puppy.
I mean, you've seen him go through all types of phases, even wearing forms of African garb and,
That's true.
and such. Now, he's a little bit more mature, but he's just hasn't nailed down this women thing. He really, I mean, do you just want to take him aside and pull him aside and tell him that he has no shot and that...
No, because he sort of knows. He's old enough. Like we were talking during the break, every one of us have been through it. No one can ever talk you out of it. You figure it out on your own, hopefully sooner than later. And you never want to be that asshole that goes, fuck her, she's no fucking good, blah, blah, blah. Because then all of a sudden she could wake up one day and marry him, and then you're really the asshole.
Because you've already said too much.
Yeah, you've already said too much. But every guy has to figure this out on his own. Good friends can tell you only so much, and he clearly doesn't want to hear it.
Now, you've done the infamous I Love You tape and that whole thing. Isn't this kind of a form of that? I mean, this is sort of the same thing.
I mean, does he look like a fucking spineless pussy? Yeah, it's very much a form of that.
But at least you had that girl.
And by the way, I got her back after that tape.
Exactly, and she was once yours to begin with. This girl's never been his,
That's
and
right.
he's still relentlessly pursuing.
If he loves her, he should let her go, and if she doesn't come back, then he'll know.
If you love it, set it free, man. Set it free.
If she returns, it was meant to be.
No, it's one of those things. But I've been through this in Benji's position with a girl. I'm trying to remember, like a girl that you just have a huge crush on, and you just sort of hang around, and you help her with her homework. I remember in college, like, help her with her homework, or I took notes for you in my class, or whatever it is. All the shit that you wouldn't even do for your best fucking friend, in the hopes that you might get your dick touched, and nothing happens.
Exactly, because he's acting like her big sister or her best friend. Yeah.
You're too nice. You're too attainable. The best thing he could do is walk away and never call her again. He should walk away today and just stop taking her fucking calls for like a month. And I'll bet you when he turns his phone on in a month, there'll be 1,000 messages from her.
Now that I have you alone, you just attempted to talk some sense into Benji.
Right.
What are you seeing from this chick?
I'm seeing she seems like a nice girl. I'm also seeing Benji has a lot more feelings for her than she has for him. It's kind of like a Ganji type thing. Like a friendship deal,
They act like they're big sister.
Every girl's best friend type
thing. They act like they're older sister, like they're
right, exactly. And she's she's enjoying it. She's having a good time with him. Obviously, he's taking her out for dinner. He's enjoying himself, but he's trying to make it work in a different way than I think she is. She, takes him on a date, and that's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
I mean. And first of all, for him to do that himself, to go, he's lowering himself to be like a total moron in a way. To go to sit there and watch the girl that he's dreaming about having a relationship with, being on a date with another guy. How could you put yourself through that?
It's bizarre. But do you think she's being opportunistic? Do you think she's
I think,
trying to use him at all?
No, because I don't think she's using him. Here's the reason I don't think she's using him. He pursued her.
Right.
And he's impressing her by bringing her up here, taking her on a tour, bringing him on to Jenny Hutt's show, which he shouldn't have done. He knows that. She hasn't been on this show yet. She was scheduled on this show today, and he took her and put her on another show yesterday just to impress her, to run in front of the CNN camera and carrying on just to impress her. He's making a little bit of a fool out of himself.
Do you think if he was more aloof, if he tried to be a little bit more standoffish?
I think if he tried to be a little more bad boy type, I think that's what she's more into. More than like the guy who's sweet. Because that's what she kept saying. He's too sweet. He's too sweet. He's sweet. Marianne said the same thing. A
little more skull and crossbones, a little less
being
overalls.
Every girl's best friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hey, you don't want to hang out with me? Fuck you.
I'll find someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Now let me put some Mambo on and get out of here.
Yeah, a little spray and on your way.
I hear you, man. That's good advice. Hopefully he'll listen to.
He's not going to listen. That's the problem. Benji does not listen. He's got to find out the hard way for himself. And unfortunately, he's going to get his heart broken, probably. Feel bad for him.
What do you think? You think Benji's going to...
He's going to get hurt. He's going to hurt himself. He's actually going to hurt himself.
I tell you, the staff reaction on this, the question is he blinded by the camera, or is she using it?
No. She's not using it.
She's being upfront, though.
Yeah.
She's saying, I'm not into you.
But she's an idiot. No, but she's not using him because the fact is, he brought her here.
Right.
She's not using him. He brought her to Jenny's show last night here. He brought her all around here.
He's like a yenta.
You know what it is?
He's trying to impress her, but it's not going to work that way.
When a guy knows the chick's out of his league, he goes everywhere.
Right.
I love this.
He's got so many issues.
It's not going to work that way.
You guys ought to do an intervention.
Oh, please.
I try to talk to him. He won't listen. Benji never listens to anything.
He's cocksure. What case is
Cockstrong.
Cockstrong.
Yeah.
We're getting ready for your girl coming in. Your girlfriend's coming in. You excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay, so you might tape her sound check?
Oh, Jordana. Jorda.
You're gonna check. You're gonna do her sound check. You record it, or we'll have someone record you.
Right.
Sound check. What are you doing this for?
What do you mean?
This isn't usually the norm. Like people come in the morning of and rehearse, like all the big names and stuff. And
that's not true. We have a lot of people do sound checks.
Yeah.
I know, no, she's just more comfortable. It's like her first time. She's nervous.
Yeah.
And it makes, it's like if you were the first time you're ever using a camera, you might want to try it out for a second first.
Why doesn't she come in with her people?
She doesn't have people.
You're her people.
Well, I mean, she will have people.
All right.
Okay.
We'll take care of it. All right, you'll let us know. So all you got to do, Benj, is that's it. It's the button right over here. See?
Yeah.
You turn it on.
Really show me.
We're going to do the whole thing. That's stop and start, right? Whoever's doing it, record. And the numbers are moving.
Okay, so...
Yeah, just hit it again. But make sure, you always want to make sure the numbers are moving here.
Okay.
Matt, do you know where a battery for this is? A fresh one?
Behind that rack.
All right.
This rack.
Now, is that better than an iPhone?
What?
To record on that. Is that easier for you?
Yeah, this will be much easier for us. All right?
All right. Turn the silver button from off to on.
Can you just put in a Google?
Always shoot wide.
Contour HD.
You hit the start stop that to record and make sure the numbers are moving.
Right.
It's recording. The numbers are moving. Now it's recording. That's moving. So it's recording.
Okay.
Okay, so you're on now.
Can't even look at you now. You're wasting all of my time. You're wasting all of my time. You know what? I sound better in this than regular, I think.
Okay, cool.
I sound better, yeah. I can't even look at you now. You're wasting all of my time. You're wasting all of my time. I can't even think of you now. I want you out of my sight. I want you out of my sight, sight. But I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure I'm designed to share this kind of love, with you, right? And I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure that I like sleeping next to you all the time. 'Cause you're not even the type that I like. You're not even respecting me now. I'm just trying to have a good life. I'm just trying to have a good life. Life. You're even insulting me now. And I know you are addicted to lies. I know you are addicted to lies. But I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure I'm designed to share this kind of love, with you, right? And I'm fine. Fuck you, I'm fine. And I'm not even sure that I like sleeping next to you all the time. 'Cause you're not even the type that I like.
Cool. Hey Lisa, this is Jason.
Hey.
Hey, Jason.
Jason actually might be in here tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I will definitely be in here
Like
tomorrow.
taking pictures. That's
so
what.
come and say hi and meet you. Benji.
Well, I mean, like indoor.
Crazy.
I know,
I'm
that's
glad
not
you don't
practicing.
disappoint. Yeah. Oh, you better be here all night. But you sound great.
I know.
But
Oh my
Benji
God,
made. Really, you need to bring it.
I really need to bring it. I know, but this is good that sound's going in and out, because if that happens, I need to be ready.
Is the sound going in and out?
Going in and out.
Yeah, it's going off and on.
Just right now?
That might be that
before
wireless.
it's playing.
Is that the wireless maybe? Because
Oh, maybe this plug wasn't in all the way. Hold on.
Could be.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, I have
Those won't be the headphones you're using tomorrow.
They're not?
I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
they're not.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
We'll make sure they're plugged in all the way.
Try now.
Okay. Yeah, because
what is it usually?
I thought they used the wired headphones.
Where would they wire them from?
I don't know.
Because, it was going like in and out. So.
Continuously?
Yeah.
Like off and on? You know what? The batteries probably need to be replaced in that, which they usually do every morning. So.
I'll remind Scott tomorrow morning to triple check that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But you sound great. I'm excited. It's going to be awesome.
I'm really excited.
Oh, cool. I read your notes. Very good stuff. So it should be awesome. But Benji. It's all about Benji.
Interesting. Thanks, man.
Yeah, Benji's a star.
Benji's the star. Cool. All right. Well, have fun. Good song.
Thank you.
And I guess that's it. Benji, need me for anything?
If you want, if you're up, she was. You know, you don't have to.
No.
Whatever he wants to do.
No, I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
I gotta be here earlier tomorrow. What time are you coming in?
Like 6:30.
Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. Well, it's nice meeting you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Awesome. Ben, I'll see you later.
See you, man.
Chris, I'll see you later. Chris, I'll blame Scott for anything that goes wrong. Don't worry about it.
Well done.
Does it feel good?
You know what? It felt pretty good. Even like that when that was happening, it was fine.
Okay.
Let me try that again. Well, I should do it again, right? A lot of time.
As much as you want, I'm cool. Do you want anyone else in here like to watch? To help?
Just gonna get a little headphone function here.
Do you want me to get other people in there?
I can't even look at you now. You're wasting all of my time. You're wasting all of my time. Time. I can't even think of you now. I want you out of my sight. I want you out.
It's
just
recording now.
Okay. So this is my friend Elisa. You can say hi.
Hello.
She's doing a sound check. She has a lot of experience as a musician, but this is the first time she'll be playing like solo with spotlighted on the radio. So she's very nervous, even though she's very talented, and she wants to practice as much as possible. And that's Chris is setting up the sound. Chris Gibbons, who's often mentioned on the show. And go for it.
Okay.
I'm Benji. This is Sarah's filming.
Hello.
can't even look at you now. You're wasting all of my time. You're wasting all of my time. I can't even think of you now. I want you out of my sight.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich. We thought he was a great guest. We sort of argued whether we thought he was guilty or innocent because he was so goddamn charming. Some of us were actually swayed. Here's how it went.
The former governor of Illinois, Rod
Blagojevich.
Thank you. Rod Blagojevich, who, other than having a last name that I find hard to pronounce, he came in and when I was talking about it with Howard on the air before, he's your prototypical politician, yet, and what I mean by that is, he's extremely charming and can talk his way in or around anything.
Robin came in during the break, and she goes, I think I believe him. And I said, I went to John, and I said, what do you think, John? John said, I think he's a politician. I said, but, he's very charming. He seems very, very regular guy. He seems to have a feasible answer for everything. And you did bring up the point, like, okay, so where's the case?
That's the thing that keeps going through my head. I don't believe him, but if there's a case, why hasn't the government produced it? And I think that's a fair argument.
So what happens if they find him innocent of everything? Does he get to be the governor again?
I don't think so. I think the damage has already been done.
Then can he sue them? He lost the governor.
I would think he could
of a major state
because loss of income and whatever else, public.
In fact, when he's tallying that up, I'll have to tally up the income he lost because they wouldn't let him go to do "Get Me Out of Here, I'm a Celebrity."
I see Jason Kaplan itching to get in.
Well, no, I can say if he's found innocent, and I think based off everything I've read about the case, that it might not even go to trial. If that happens, then there's going to be a major repercussions for both the prosecutor Patrick Fitzgerald and the guys that impeached him without listening to any of the evidence. I mean, you can't just. I thought that was the craziest move, that they impeached him based off a bunch of hearsay, basically. And if he's found innocent, I don't know how they're going to not get in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I know what was going on in the case. I know that the tapes that they say they have, which I haven't heard, but I don't follow Illinois politics that much. So for me, I'm like, well, 111 people can't be wrong. Wasn't it like 111 people voted to impeach him and one abstained or one?
It was an overwhelming vote, and I think he said, wasn't he saying the one guy had a stroke or something like that? So, yeah, that wasn't.
He couldn't get the pen to the right space?
Apparently not. But again, you're right. We don't know Illinois state politics. I know, Jason, you're up on this kind of thing. But I find it, when you're innocent, and let's assume he's innocent now, what does he do? I mean, do you write a book? Do you make money any way you can to support yourself as you're fighting your case? Or because it seems like he's, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but he's, taking the celebrity and factoring that into this. Like, he's making the next move if he's found guilty.
Well, he's also using his celebrity to sort of, keep afloat. Again, if he's innocent, write the book, do as much as you can to keep yourself in the public eye before people forget about you, don't give a shit about you.
Now, Jason, do you think there's partisanship going on with this?
No, not from everything I've read about the case. No, actually, it sounds like the Democrats are more angry at him than the Republicans are. And I know he was implying today that this might have started, from a Republican movement to oust him. But as far as I can tell, both political parties hate his guts.
And getting back to the politician comment, I have a better example of what I meant by that. A lot of times he would say, I wish I can answer that question, but I can't, or, kind of dance around it. Yet the questions he wanted to answer, he answered. And the ones he didn't want to, he couldn't really talk about. And that's like the classic politician move to me.
Well, it depends. I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, I don't know exactly what's involved and what you're allowed to answer or not. Only he knows what he's, under indictment for and what he can and can't talk about.
And the other questions he didn't want to answer were about dating the captain of the cheerleading team in high school.
Yeah, I thought it was weird because...
Were you put off at all by that, Chase?
I mean, I would have liked to hear it, but listen, dudes don't brag. How's he going to get other chicks? If he goes in and talks about, he gives up all the details on the cheerleader, how's he going to get the next cheerleader?
Now, before Rod came in, he was being held up in the hallway. Do you know what was going on there?
No, he wasn't being held up. We were running behind. He had to sign the release, and then I noticed that. So we have two green rooms here. If when you see the door open to the studio, if you see it on Howard TV, there's a green room on the right-hand side. There's a green room on the left-hand side. So on the right-hand side was Blagojevich and his sister's girlfriend, and his PR people and all that. And on the left side, we were set up for the Sean King polygraph that never happened, which was Ed Torian. So I noticed that Mr. Blagojevich was in there talking to Ed, and it seemed like a very nice conversation. I got bombarded by everybody else, like, why is there a polygraph here? And I had to explain who Sean King was and what was going on. I was like, it's not for him. Don't worry. We're not putting him under a polygraph.
And Ed was...
Although I got to tell you, Howard's a crack-up because he did put it out there in a very subtle way. He said to him, do you ever think about taking a polygraph? And, if he'd have said yes, then Howard would have gone, we have one right here.
But Ed was there and ready to go the entire show, to his credit.
Yeah, no, he stayed as long as I told him to. But I was dying to know what they were talking about because as he walked in, Blagojevich said to Ed, I thought you could hear it on tape. He walks in and he goes, take care, Ed. Good luck with the wife, or say hi to the wife.
Gus in Georgia, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hey, thanks, guys. How you doing?
Good, Gus. How are you?
Quick question. The Blagojevich thing, Did you guys not feel greased out by the guy like he was just a total liar?
Well, it's hard to tell. Again, we don't know that much. Listen, from everything we've read, here's the thing. The smoking gun, from what little I know about it, are these tapes. So have we heard the tapes yet?
Well, the thing is that he took, the way...
No, but answer the question first, Gus. Has anybody heard the tapes where he says the things that they said that he said, that the seat is for sale?
Oh, right. No doubt that it's just kind of, they pick and, they're choosing what they wanted to show the prosecution. But just the fact that he wants to trade something like that for personal gain,
But how do you know? Has anybody heard the full transcript of the tape, seen the full transcript, or heard the full tape? That's what I'm asking.
No, there's a court order against all of that.
Right. So it sounds like from what they say are in these tapes that he's guilty, but nobody's heard or seen them. Why is it taking them so long to get to them?
Well, that's fair enough. They probably don't have enough of a case to bring it to court. But in the court...
Well, how much more of a case do you need? The guy's on tape, according to them, saying, I'm selling the seat.
Right. But the thing is, it's like personal gain for your office, and that's how the government, the Illinois, the assembly in Illinois looks at it. They don't have to have that burden of proof. They just have to show that there was you're using your public office.
I got it. So I'm saying, so show it and show it and prosecute the guy.
Right.
Well,
and I think
but what? That's what we're saying the whole time. Like the reason why they're letting him go out there and go and sort of try to build up trust on his side. It sounds like he's guilty, but why haven't they gone yet?
And Gus, I think he did sound very slick, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's being dishonest.
Right.
Another thing that Rod said was he talked about gay marriage, and he said I guess you can explain who was in the green room and how. Well,
his sister and his sister's partner, but he said he called her his sister-in-law, which I thought was really funny. But his sister and his sister's partner are gay, huge fans of the show for ages and ages. Always thought that Howard has been very supportive, and that's who he brought with him.
And he said that he fully supports his sister and is all for gay marriage, but when it comes to the state, I forgot the wording he used, but they're not there yet.
Fred and I were just talking about that. Fred said that he felt that he called the people of Illinois stupid without saying it. I thought that he was being much fair. I didn't think it was being that unfair. I thought he was sort of saying that I think that it's inevitable that gay marriage will be allowed in this country. And I agree with Howard's comment that in 20 years down the road, we'll be like, what was the big deal? but everybody's got to sort of get there on their own. Sometimes you can't just shove it down people's throats. And what he's saying is that the people of his state aren't quite ready yet, but he feels that it's moving in that direction. But the other thing I have to tell you was, he said that that's when he called her his sister-in-law. He said they went to a gay pride parade where they held up his picture with the Ghostbusters sign through it. I love that.
And he respected that.
Yeah,
on some level.
Hi, this is Richard Christie, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, I talked all about my love for Halloween. Personally, I don't know what the hell they're talking about, me being immature and that I should grow up, and it's just something that I enjoy. I don't see a problem with it. I love Halloween. You know, fuck it. You know, I'm a young at heart. So here it is. Check it out.
When you came in late in the show today, Howard basically, I wouldn't say read you the riot act, but he was like, what are you doing with Halloween? It's time to grow up. Get over it. And he seemed pretty serious about it. Did you think he was being serious?
Time to put away childish things.
Well, hey, I'm 35. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I've been into Halloween since I was a little kid. I don't think anything's going to change. I think in 70 years, if I'm still alive, I'll be, an old man with a cane walking through the haunted houses.
John, imagine, okay, look at him now. This is the time when he should be least into it. Now, fast forward, imagine Richard in, say, 10 years with a 5-year-old. Now he's got a reason for Halloween.
Yeah, usually the kids are what get you back into it, or that, okay, I'll put on a costume and walk around with you guys, but you don't need the kids to get you going.
No, I love it. I mean, Gary, do you get, real excited at Halloween when you take your kids out and stuff?
I hate dressing up in a costume. I think it's the biggest waste of time. When Mary and I go to a costume party, I do the least I can do. Like one year, the first year we got invited to our neighborhood, I put on my Mets jersey, drew a mustache, and went as Mike Piazza. I don't enjoy it.
But different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
I mean,
you asked me, and I'm just giving you my answer.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying with Howard yelling at me about it, it's like, well, I could never be into chess, which Howard is into. I could never be into Dancing with the Stars, which he said he doesn't watch anymore. But a lot of the stuff he's into is not my thing either. But I would never expect him not to be into it.
Right, but even so, okay, Howard's into chess, and he talks about chess a lot. But Howard doesn't come in with a chess shirt. He doesn't have chess underwear. He doesn't decorate his office with chess lighting, and he doesn't start talking about the chess championship 6 months before it happens.
Well, yeah, you kind of have a point. I mean, maybe there's just not that much chess paraphernalia out there.
You think that's it, huh?
Yeah, I think that's it. I'll have to get him a chess shirt for Christmas.
Now, Ronnie talked about his skull shirts, and he's got sort of a never-ending supply of those. Do you have an unlimited supply of Halloween shirts and outerwear?
Halloween shirts, Halloween underwear. I have Halloween sleep pants, Halloween everything.
Thank God, it gives the Simpsons shit time to breathe.
What would you say is the craziest Halloween-related item you own?
Craziest Halloween-related item?
Clothing or otherwise?
Well, that's a tough one. I have a lot of Halloween socks. I love Halloween socks.
Okay.
Halloween underwear, like boxers. As far as crazy, I don't know that there. Oh, you know what I just got in the mail from Amazon? I ordered a Halloween shower curtain that came with a toilet cover and also a rug that goes around your toilet and a little thing that goes over the back of your toilet. It's all Halloween.
Do you have a fog machine?
No, because it gets sticky in the apartment and stuff. I had one when I lived in the warehouse.
That you didn't mind getting sticky.
If the warehouse got dirty, but now I'm in an apartment, I can't really run a fog machine.
And with the Christmas lights, how long will the Halloween? Let's say you put up the shower curtain and all that stuff. How long will that stay up? When does that end?
November 1st.
November 1st, really?
Yeah.
It all comes down.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If Halloween falls on a Thursday or a Wednesday, I'll also celebrate the following weekend. But this year, Halloween falls on a Saturday, so it's pretty much over on Sunday because none of the haunted houses stay open the following weekend. So,
do you trick or treat?
Last time I was 19, I think. Last time I trick or treated.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know. That's a good question. I love it. I used to hang out on my buddy's porch and give away candy, and I would dress up as I'd put on my Michael Myers mask and a jumpsuit and gloves and sunglasses, so I looked like a dummy, which I literally was a dummy. But I was laying there like I was a mannequin or a dummy, and then when the kids would come up to get candy, I'd jump up and scare them, and that was a lot of fun. But as far as regular trick or treating, I don't know. I'm more into the mature thing, like going to haunted houses and stuff.
John in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I was just calling up to defend Richard, but I can't defend on him ripping his cock out around different guys. But with the Halloween thing, I mean, it's just something he enjoys doing. I mean, people have different interests. That's something he likes to do, you know?
So you think Howard was wrong for telling him to grow up?
Well, no. I mean, Howard does a lot of foolish things. Every 9 seconds, I'm sure he has to go out and wash his hands and use antibacterial stuff. I mean, but with the Halloween, that's just something he enjoys. A lot of different people enjoy different things, and that's what Richard enjoys.
Right on, buddy. Thanks.
Hey, no problem.
Is it hard to find a lot of other adults into Halloween, or is it not that uncommon?
No, it's a very common thing. I mean, I know tons of people that are into that, and there's conventions that I go to. There's haunted house conventions, and you even have one of your relatives owns like a haunted bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's funny too.
Yeah, it's a huge thing these days.
I think it's interesting that you're into it and stuff, and I'm not against you being into it, but I would think that if I knew a grown-up who was at it to Halloween who didn't have kids, they'd be at the top of my pedophile watch list.
It's nothing to do with that. It's just enjoying the season and this time of year. Like, it's the same as enjoying Christmas, which Christmas is right up there for me, too. I just love that time of year. I love horror movies and heavy metal. Like, my favorite heavy metal singer is King Diamond, and he has a song called Halloween. And every one of his albums are about ghosts and creatures and stuff, and I love that stuff.
David in California, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hey, Richard he takes Halloween to the extreme just like he takes all the gay shit to the extreme. The bottom line is there's people like myself that are, normal guys that, Halloween when I was a kid was always a time of freedom, the night. So I like to decorate my yard, and I first started when I didn't have kids, and now I do. And it's just a great time. It's great to see the kids come up and get scared, and they're enjoying it. And I'm thinking they're enjoying it like I did when I was a kid,
Well, David, I think the difference and the point Howard was trying to make is Richard's wearing Halloween shirts every day for months. I mean, it's not like on that day all of a sudden it all comes out. It's almost an obsession with Richard. And again, we're not judging it. We're just telling you how it is.
And I even have dreams. I have nightmares where in my nightmare I forgot to celebrate Halloween.
There was no Halloween.
Yeah, and I'll wake up, in my nightmare, I wake up Halloween morning and I'm like, holy shit, I forgot to celebrate Halloween. And it's such a bummer. And then I'll wake up and realize, it's September 5th and I still have time. So
that means you're gay.
Were you ever sick, or was there ever a reason why you had to miss Halloween?
I got sick at Halloween Horror Nights, Universal last year, but I was a trooper, and even though I threw up 5 times, I still made it to all the haunted houses.
I'm sure everybody in the houses were thrilled that you were there.
I was scarier than the monsters, the noises I was making.
Hey, what's up? It's Jason, and on Wednesday's wrap-up show, a bunch of us, all the guys in there, were talking about the dinner Howard may have and how we all wanted to go or wanted to invite ourselves or were upset that we weren't invited. Everybody that is except JD, I'm not really sure what his opinion was because I don't really understand a word that came out of his mouth. But maybe you guys can figure it out. Check it out.
Artie wants a boys' night out, but Howard wonders if he's just going to be on the phone the entire time, and JD gets recruited for the boys' night out as well. But
he did? So we're up to how many people?
Well, Howard asked him, but JD didn't respond.
There was really no official answer or anything. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, he asked you.
Yeah. Well, okay. I take that sort of half serious.
Why?
I don't know if he necessarily actually wants me there.
He asked you point blank.
That's on the air. We'll see what happens off the air. Something happens.
He doesn't talk to anybody off the air.
Well, whatever. Well, okay. We'll see. I mean, it's still they don't even know when they're doing it.
What's going to happen off the air?
I'm not saying. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's
He asked you on the air. If you're not there, he's going to go, "Where's JD?" And I'm going to go, "I don't know. He didn't take it seriously."
No, well, first of all, I have to be told. Listen, no plans have been made. So until that is done, if I get the plans known to me or something, then I'll go. I guess.
Doesn't sound like you really want to go.
I'll go. That's fine.
Would you enjoy it?
Sure.
Did you enjoy the last one?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was sitting next to Sal. It was a good dynamic of Sal talking.
Do you eat the fancy food or do you not like it?
No, I eat I eat Nobu food.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, because some people don't like seafood.
Well, I mean, but fancy. Listen, I'm not a particular a fan of fancy food, but I mean, the problem I have with whenever I've eaten at nice restaurants is the portions. The portions seem very. I mean, they seem small, but after you eat it, you seem okay. But man, you look at a little strumpet or something, and it's like, and the fancy plates. Whatever. That's just me.
So
that's just me being uncultured, I guess.
So you're a quantity guy, not a quality guy. Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I seem like I should be, or not should be, but when you're looking at the fancy food and it's less quantity, then I become quantity. But after I eat it, I become quality. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
Neither do we.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear this tomorrow.
We should also talk about whether people are lobbying to come to the dinner, because I know I can tell you.
Who has lobbied so far?
Well, I got an instant message from Jason that was sort of ha ha ha. You know what I mean?
Boy.
But he's like, Will and Jason, I would really like to go. And then I said, but if he says no to Will, then just have me come. It was a joke. It was a joke.
You sure
it was like, if you can't get both of us in, then get me in.
So it was one of those jokes, but also asking to be included in the dinner.
I got the impression that they would like to come. But for Jason, I got the impression he'd like to come no matter what. And I think I know Will well enough where Will would like to come if he were invited, but is not looking to come if he's not invited. That's just Will's personality. Will's like, I'd love to come, but I'm not going to fucking beg you to go.
So wait, are you saying Jason's looking to come even if he isn't invited?
Yes.
You agree with that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then I'm waiting for Sal. Sal hasn't approached me yet. Usually what happens...
Well, isn't Sal basking in the glory of being the hit at the last dinner?
Right. And then Shirley comes to me, and he's interviewing me for Howard 100 News, and he goes, well, since Sal was such a hit at the last one, certainly be invited to this one. I go, yeah, but you're forgetting all the stuff that happened between that one that wasn't at the dinner. He didn't get invited to the wedding. He didn't get invited to a lot of parties. That was all since then. And usually what will happen is if it depends on who the guest list is, but say if it were me, Fred, and Artie, and Howard, that'd be one thing. But if JD's in there, then Sal will come to me and he'll just shut the door and he'll go, did I do something wrong? He's almost like Costanza. Should I have not done that? Because if anybody told me that was wrong, I would have done it. So, and then I think he can get like that.
But I mean, we're also assuming that this is just going to be show people. I mean, this is Howard's. I mean, Howard has friends, he's got like Ross and Richie Notar and all these other guys.
I got to tell you right now, I was looking for just dinner with me and Howard. I figured we'll just go have a quick dinner early in the afternoon, early in the evening. I'll be home in time. We both have to be in bed early. And then it turned into like a bigger thing.
Well, did you think this is Howard's way of saying he doesn't want to have dinner just with you?
No, I didn't think so. Because we've had dinner alone before, and then sometimes we've had dinner with people.
Did anybody else lobby besides Jason?
Not so far. He was the first.
And only.
But he won't be the last. I can guarantee you he will not be the last.
So, Jason, you blatantly lobbied with an IM?
Yeah.
Posing as a joke?
No, I wasn't a joke.
I thought it was
I was being dead serious.
Oh, I thought it was sort of ha-ha, No,
I would have wrote ha-ha afterwards. No, you know what happened? Real quick, when Will and I first started here, Gary did an amazing thing and set up a dinner with the two of us and Howard and KC. And we were both 22 at the time. We had both just started here, and we were both starstruck / scared out of our minds. So we blew it. I mean, we sat there in silence pretty much the entire dinner. And for 8 years, I was always hoping to get a second shot.
It was one of those things where the guys that started working for us, they were doing an amazing job. And I kept telling Howard that. And I go, you should get to know them better. And he said, okay, let's go out to dinner. But they're right. It was just me and Howard talking while they watched.
We sat on our hands and didn't say a word. And not that, listen, if I went out again, I'm sure I'd be a dud. But we missed out on the last big dinner Howard put together that he was, describing on the air when everyone just kept saying, oh, JD wants wants to go, sure, throw him in. And I didn't say anything, and so I'm saying something this time.
You should have like an audition dinner first.
Who do I get? Who would audition me? Like, who do I have
or
to sit
a practice dinner? I don't know. Like like Gary could. I don't know.
Here's the problem: you can't. There's two dinners. There's one where Howard's there, and one where Howard isn't. Because when Howard's there, it's almost like the Last Supper, and he's Jesus. Like he's the focal point of everything. Not for me. Like I like going out to dinner with him and hanging and stuff. But if it gets to be 10 people, there are other people who are gonna cram around him and try to get his ear.
So would you, Gary, since you gave the initial invitation, would you rather limit it to the fewer the people, the better experience you're going to have? Because it went from you and Howard to you, Howard, and Artie, and then Fred got in the mix today.
You know what?
And now JD, may go if he wants to.
I don't know if the invite is that. I don't know if whatever. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
If the invite was that serious, sure, yes, I'll go. But I mean, I'm sure there are other more important people that he wants to take. Anyways, move on.
How will you know if it's serious? Like, what would be a serious?
If I'm told the information.
Yeah, before you came in, we talked about this. He's saying if he got invited off the air, it would be more sincere, for lack of a better word. What were you saying, Gary?
No, I'm sort of more like I did it for, probably 50% because I like to have alone time with Howard. Like once every 2 years we go to dinner. And the other 50% was sort of like, as a nice gesture, like him saying, hey, Beth's gone. I got nothing to do. And I thought, well, maybe it'd be nice if I asked him to go out to dinner.
And you weren't aware that Artie had made the same gesture, correct?
No, I wasn't. But I mean, it's all good. I mean, we could that'd be great. But there's me and Howard out to dinner. There's me, Howard, and Artie out to dinner, and then there's 25 people and Howard out to dinner. It's just a different dinner.
Hey,
I'd still go.
I know it's one. It's like sincere, and it's like and everyone feels the same way. And also it's maybe you're beyond this, but it's always good for your career. Like Howard's in charge. But doesn't it also feel like a little gay that we want to so much go to dinner with Howard?
But I don't. I ask him to go to dinner once every 2 years.
But I think, well, maybe not to you.
And
I think to a lot of people, it's like so important, and it's important to me too. But there's a part of me, it's like, oh my god, it's so gay.
Well, speaking of someone who asked to be invited to the dinner, I would say it's not like it's so important. Like I have to be at dinner with Howard, but like I said, there's 8 years between our first dinner and now, and the time's running through the sand glass. I mean, the hourglass here. Yeah. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
I think I like being with Howard. I think the actual joy of it, though. I mean, I like him. I like you guys. I like everyone here. But the joy of it is not as big as the pain of not being invited. That's bigger.
Yeah, we should ask Scott the engineer how that pain is, because he has yet to be invited to any dinners.
I think he's developed a callus to the pain.
Yeah, Jason, you're complaining about Scott never had that opportunity.
I'm not complaining. I just threw my hat in the ring. I didn't want to sit on the sideline like I did last time. That's all.
Maybe you could have a dinner with like a table, and then like people like tables around the table. There could be an inner table.
I'll tell you what, if I get invited, I'm going to be on time. That's all I know. I'm going to be on time. I'm going to order quickly. I'm going to eat my food.
I feel like the way Jason described it, it's almost like as a rookie, he went to the Super Bowl and didn't win, and he's never been back
exactly.
since. Yeah. And now he's a veteran.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, my career's coming to an end here.
Right.
Let's move.
I need to get back to the Super Bowl.
But isn't this would you say this lobbying is hurting or helping Jason's cause?
Well, I
don't think it matters. I think it's one of those things where if Howard heard it, he'd probably react to it in a positive way. He'd probably go, you know what? I thought of Jason, but yeah, you invite those guys. And then he'd go, Jesus, now it's me, you, Artie, Will, Jason, JD, Fred. I mean, Jesus Christ, now it's the fucking Last Supper.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we end up talking a lot about autographs. Artie, Gary, Greg Fitzsimmons, myself, we were all debating what makes it worthwhile to go up to someone and ask them to sign a piece of paper. And naturally, everybody had very strong opinions about it. And speaking of strong opinions, Ralph then called in, and the two people that people love the most to hate on this show, Greg Fitzsimmons and Ralph Sorella, got into a little argument. Here we go.
Tracy in Virginia.
Hey, guys. When Howard was talking about when he gets irritated when people ask for his autograph, you got to think, man, of the person side of you. I understand he's famous and he probably gets, bothered a couple times each day. But you think about like a normal person who just happens to be in the right place at the right time and runs into Howard Stern on the street. And then not only that, but has to get up the nerve to talk to him and ask him for an autograph. To be rebuffed it's like asking a girl to the prom and having her tell you to go,
Well, why do you think you have to get up nerve? Because it's inappropriate.
Well, I don't know.
Well, hold on, if I can answer a lot of this, because I've been with Howard for a long time, and we've gone through a lot of discussions regarding autographs. Like, I get him to autograph some stuff, some pictures, and he hates doing it. And I think that this comes from his family, especially his mother, that autographs are a frivolous thing. He's never liked autographs. One time Jackie, Fred, and I gave him for his birthday, like nothing special, but it was a Mo Howard autograph. It was a picture of the Three Stooges. He loves Mo, and he goes, and I could tell right away he didn't like it. And even when if I talk about, like, I have a bunch of sports paraphernalia in the man cave that's autographed, he goes, autographs. I don't get it. He wouldn't get it if he were Howard the Garbage Man. It has nothing to do with his celebrity. He just thinks that autographs are frivolous.
Well, it's irrational because he's good at talking. He does a great radio show that he works his ass off on, and then he gets very little free time. And now, during that free time, at any random moment, he could be talking to Beth about, one of his relatives being sick, or you could be in the middle of a fight, and then you got to stop down, be cheery, and do something that it's not even what you do. You got to sign something.
But you could say that of anybody who gets asked for an autograph.
Clearly, Jason is fat.
Yeah, but as a fat guy, I have an opinion on this. It's it's not so much asking the first time, because Howard could just say no. I think it's the people that won't take no for an answer. That's what's fucking obnoxious.
You opinionated tub of lard.
It also depends upon the circumstance. I mean, Howard talked about he was at a school event with his daughter. You got to pick your spots,
And it's not. It's also Howard saying no, but then he's like, he knows people are like saying, well, what an asshole when he says no. So, like, does he have the right to say no?
Of course he has the right
Yeah,
to say no.
I got turned down when I was about 12 years old. I got turned down by Alan Alda for an autograph. And to this day, I still think he's an asshole for doing it.
I mean, right? It just could have been Alan Alda could have been having a ridiculously shitty day.
Yeah,
right.
But
or
you're right,
you were a very ugly 12-year-old.
It sticks with you for life.
But how's Alan Alda having a shitty day?
Button.
Yeah,
Mash didn't get picked up for a 28th
Who says
season?
no to a 12-year-old girl for an autograph?
Ma'am, Alan Alda's an asshole, but not because he turned you down.
Tracy, are there any
You're right.
circumstances?
I grew up in the same hometown as him, so people were always like, boy, you think Hawkeye and he's all like happy-go-lucky. Guy was like a total dick sometimes.
Oh, yeah, people really should try much harder to maintain their television persona during their real lives.
I mean, Tracy, is there any...
For your approval.
You're like one of those people who goes up to Carol O'Connor and says, say nigga!
Is there any...
Say fag!
Is there any situation where it's inappropriate to ask for an autograph then, according to you? Or should everyone just...
you have to look at it. All right, I'm not a celebrity, obviously, but you got to look at it, man. When you finally freaking get to see somebody that you like, and then you just want to stare at them, but then when you actually get the balls to go up and say, hey, I like what you do, and they pretty much tell you to go screw yourself, and it's not like
Well, what do you do for a living, Dingbat? What do you do for a living?
Oh,
I'm a graphic artist.
So so say somebody.
I'm a graphic artist.
Okay. So say somebody recognizes your work. What do you work on? Comic books or video games?
No, I work on a real estate magazine.
Oh, that's awesome. So somebody recognizes a house that you've written for sale on the side of, and they come up to you while you're talking to your child, and you're having a real moment where your child has just said, "Mommy, I really love you."
You're taking the soap out of your child's mouth.
And someone comes up to interrupt you.
A 12-year-old Alan
But Greg, you're bringing up the worst case scenario. A lot of times people are just walking down the street, and what about that? Why don't you use that as an example better? Howard's walking down the street. He's not doing anything, but it's still his time.
It's his time, and he works hard for it. It's not.
I guess you're right, but it's still to me that's part of the price of being celebrity.
Summer of '88, I'm on Bleecker Street with my friends at the back fence.
Oh no!
I walk out. I'm 19, on every pill ever made by a pharmaceutical company, and a lot of booze. And I see a mulleted Gary Dell'Abate.
True story.
Walking down the street, my buddy Joey Truncal goes, "That's Gary Dell'Abate," and I turn around, and 2 inches from Gary's face, he has a woman on his right arm. I say, "Baba Booey!" And Gary just made a look and rolled his eyes and kept walking.
But isn't that great on your date when that happens?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what level.
I got you laid that night, motherfucker.
I hope so.
Well, I want to turn this question around to Greg. Greg, so you're saying under no circumstance should anyone ever ask for an autograph?
No, I think after a show, like a stand-up show, perhaps if Howard were to go to a screening, a public event where there is a sense of him interacting with the public as an extension of his job. But if he's having a moment where, like Gary said, walking down the street, sitting at a restaurant, should he always just be available? Because to me, he can't be good on his show if he comes in exhausted and he hasn't had some downtime. So, let him recharge without having to necessarily be a fucking puppet for a bunch of people that want some contact so their lives don't seem as empty.
I know most of us in here know this, and I don't know how many, probably a lot of the audience knows it, but Richie Wilson and I were talking about this the other day. I love what Steve Martin does. And at first, when Richie Wilson first heard about it, he said he thought it was douchey. And then when I showed him what it actually said, Steve Martin does not sign autographs, but he gets asked all the time. So he carries business cards. And if you ask him for his autograph, he pulls out a business card, and it says, "This is to certify that you had a close encounter with Steve Martin, and he was a nice guy."
That's great.
I think it's some cool.
Yeah.
But now no one else can do that because he does that.
I saw him in the park the other day, and I asked to take a picture with him. I didn't get the card.
Oh, really? You should have asked for the card.
Or a picture, because I didn't have a camera, and he
I
didn't
know. I
either.
saw him in the bike shop in my neighborhood when I lived on the west side. I should have.
Well, I asked if he had a camera on him.
The card would be great.
Ralph Sorella, welcome to the Wrap
Everyone
Up
has
Show.
a cell phone camera.
Hey, now.
Hey, Ralph.
I'd like to talk about this autograph thing. I don't see, Greg, I don't see why you're just so nasty to that woman, calling her a dingbat and insulting her and she has an empty life, because if she runs into somebody famous, an autograph would mean something to her and it'd be kind of a special thing.
Ralph,
I get that. I get that, and I think it's part of celebrity.
Can I ask you a question, honestly?
Let me just finish for a sec. And I think it's part of being a celebrity. I mean, getting your picture taken and all of this. I mean, some people might not like doing it. Some people might. You know what I mean?
But is it possible that some people become famous as an extension of them being very talented and finding the right occupation and excelling at it, but it not being what they signed up for to sign autographs? And
Yeah, I agree with Ralph, Greg, a lot, in the sense that there's a lot of occupations that you love to do, and you may not sign up for every aspect of it, but if you love 90% of it, then you have to take the other 10%
Why?
with it.
Can't you just do the 90?
No, but see, that's
I don't like waking up early, but I love this job, so I wake up early and come here.
Why do you have to do the other 10%?
Because it's part of the job.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, your job is to entertain people and to put material out on the airwaves that people will pay to listen to.
Okay, so in answer to that, you're right. It's not part of the job. But then don't be disappointed if you end up on websites that people call you an asshole.
I also said if someone asks, you should do it. I just, as a philosophy, feel that it is an imposition and it's beyond. I feel like a lot of people that are famous actually, believe it or not, are very awkward socially in their personal life. Like one very famous person we all know.
That's a huge revelation. That doesn't mean you can't stop and fucking sign your name on a piece of paper, wherever the fuck it is.
So you should make somebody who you really enjoy uncomfortable. You should
But it doesn't
destroy
always,
a moment for them, for yourself.
It doesn't always do that. Some people do like doing it. Some celebrities enjoy it. Maybe it feeds their ego, or maybe they just
then they should do it.
Or maybe they just say, "This is great." But you're just figuring that anytime you ask somebody for an autograph, it's an imposition.
Didn't say that. I said that when they're at a public event, when it's a media event, when it's associated with them promoting whatever it is that they do for a living, then it's part of the job. But when they're sitting in a restaurant,
let's go down Greg's okay autograph list. The bottom line is, you look like an asshole, and
Ralph, can I ask you something seriously?
You have the right not to do it.
No,
but
Ralph.
You look like an asshole.
Honestly, the last 3 or 4 times I've been on the show, you've called in and been really hostile to me, and I'm wondering if there's something underneath it. Honestly.
No.
Honestly.
I mean, I was just,
don't fucking hide from it, because there's something going on. You don't normally talk to me like this, and every time you call in, you got a big fucking problem with me, and I don't know what it is.
No, I mean, I'm reacting to something you said.
No, you're not. You're calling in to bust my balls again and again, like somehow I must have offended you. I must have said something you didn't like, and now you got this little hair on your asshole, and you call in like a little bitch, and you say shit to me every time. What is it?
No, well, I think in general, I mean... honestly,
here it comes. Now you're going to be honest. I have to drag it out.
Yeah, no, you don't have to drag it out. You don't have to drag anything out.
Because you weren't going to say anything.
No, I mean, but it's a larger thing. I mean, I think in general you come off bad on the air, you come off whiny, and you come off like an asshole, and that's what I said last time.
Yeah.
When we were talking about all this stuff, and I just said, well, maybe you're just an asshole. I mean, with all this trouble you have, you're getting in fights on the street over because somebody waved at you the wrong way or something, and you were just talking about this autograph thing, and I think you're way off. You're insulting this caller who is a subscriber who pays money, and you're putting that woman down. I just think you're being an asshole.
So you're you're the police of decorum on the Sirius Network.
I'm the
Howard
asshole
really
judge.
shouldn't. We
I'm
shouldn't.
the asshole
Let's not
judge, and I
respect
have
Howard
judged you to be
and
a
Baba Booey's
complete
decisions
asshole.
on who should be on the show. Let's
Judge
listen to the
Ralph has
fucking
said you are
dresser,
an
the
asshole.
Ramon clone, who calls in because he sits naked in his fucking bed all day with nothing to do,
I
and then
have a
decides to be the
robot.
police for Sirius.
I have a robot.
Artie,
I'm
will you
not
take
naked.
a photo with me?
You're amazing. You're such an important, integral part of this network. Thank you for letting me know where I should be as a performer on the Sirius Network.
Artie, I'm serious. I really want a photo.
No,
Not now.
I don't think I'm doing that. I'm just commenting. You're putting yourself out there, and but don't worry, I don't want an autograph from you.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show, Gilbert Gottfried puts the icing on the cake.
Artie joins the fashion police.
Are you guys shooting a Western?
Benji touches grown men inappropriately.
And Sal tries to lasso a cockroach.
We'll get his leg in the hole.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hine.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
Our first story involves frequent show guest Gilbert Gottfried.
For those of you who saw the radio show a couple weeks ago, you will undoubtedly remember Gilbert's run-in with Lisa G. Well, we have some more footage of Gilbert's antics. Watch this.
So how was your appearance today, Gilbert? It was...
It was good, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want that one. I don't like the way it tastes. Wait a sec. Nah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll take one to go. And I should leave this one there. Okay. All right, that's fine. All right. I'm lost. I'm lost. I actually am lost. That was not like part of a bit. I've been up here like a few thousand times, and I still don't know where the rooms are.
Class act. Now, Rachel, I understand you have a story about another classy guy.
I do indeed, John. His name is Mr. Artie Lang, and in addition to being super funny, he's also apparently a fashion expert.
Did the guys at Howard TV, are you guys shooting a Western?
Yes.
Like, what is going on?
See, this is Brokeback Mountain.
This is
if
a
you put us
polo.
together.
Oh, it's Brokeback Mountain, all right. These guys are gay.
But that's really ugly. At least mine's like fashionable.
If you were wearing a shirt,
if you were
wearing a shirt of David Wright blowing a guy on the 69 Mets, it would be less gay.
Why is this gay? Explain what is gay about it.
You know what? Compared to your sneakers, that looks like something Steve McQueen would wear.
This actually probably is something.
What were you, in prison?
Yeah, they took my laces away, so I don't hang myself.
I think Artie's ready to cover some red carpet events and offer his fashion insights to celebs.
That would definitely make things more interesting out there. Hey, what the fuck are you wearing?
That's a horrible Artie impression. Just FYI. Sorry. As if you aren't getting enough John Hine right now. Let's show you a few highlights from his wrap-up show.
Jason, you had a good time with the mashed potato bar.
Oh, my God. First of all, I love mashed potatoes. And I walk in, and I'm wasting time at the cheese and cracker table, and I turn around and I see this mashed potato thing. My heart almost stopped. I was like, "This is the greatest thing ever." I know I already explained it on the air, but real quick again, you get like a giant goblet, and the guy just puts as many scoops of mashed potato as you want in there. You had mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes with marshmallows. I chose the mash, and then they had these ladles that were so big, but just big enough to fit inside the top of the cup, and gravy and sour cream and Cheese Whiz and bacon and scallions, and then I just mushed it all up into a soup. I could have drank it. It was delicious.
I heard, is this true? Somebody came up to Jason's table at the cocktail hour. They thought it was a buffet station.
That's very funny.
If Jason's mashed potatoes obsession didn't interest you, maybe this dig he made about the lovely Robin Quivers not having an original thought will.
Robin said today she contemplated suicide also?
Yes.
She's as soon as somebody else says something, she's right there to...
Well, she told us...
I know, I can't wait till the Robin Cupcake comes out.
Yeah.
Well,
Robin's always done everything after the fact.
You're saying Robin's only bringing this stuff up because somebody else says it?
I'm just saying, and I love Robin, but she has a...
Was that your Sal disclaimer there?
I do love Robin, but she does have the tendency to know everything or agree with something immediately after somebody said it. Oh, I was just about to say that. Oh, I was thinking that 20 years ago, but I never said it out loud. It's always right after somebody else says it. I would just like her to be in front of a story for once, I guess.
I don't know that I agree with that completely, but the one place where that did show up a lot that was really funny, Robin stopped doing it after we pointed it out, was for like 6 months in a row on the Mike Walker game, where she had the wrong answer, and then somebody would say the right answer. She goes, "That's what I was going to say."
So it's either Julia Roberts or Blake Lively, and I would like to announce that the winners are Howie and Greg.
Look at us, pal.
There we go, together. Together we can do anything.
I don't believe the Blake Lively story where she got up and danced, because I believe that part of it, but I don't believe the part where...
The gift basket?
The gift basket and the apology.
That was going to be my other pick.
Robin has tons of original thoughts. Lay off her, all right? Girl power. All right, wrapping up the wrap-up show clips, here are the guys talking to a caller who is determined to find out Howard's cultural DNA.
Hey, guys. Howard said this a few times, and it sort of annoys me. Fred is there, and to build on the Kurt Waldheim theme, he's mentioned sending his bar mitzvah tape to the grandfather in Florida, and that his other grandfather was listening very closely. To me, that sounds like two Jewish grandfathers. How exactly is Howard half Jewish?
Fred,
that's a good question. Well, you know what? You'd have to ask Howard, because you have to take him at his word.
But what rationale could he have for being half anything? If
You're going to have to call back tomorrow and try and get through Will.
Maybe both parents are a quarter Jewish.
Oh, so it adds up.
It might.
You'd still be full Jewish, Benji.
Now, which half of Howard is Jewish? Rachel, do you like it when fat men tickle you?
Why? Are you offering?
I'm sportily beefy. I was referring to Benji. Check out this clip.
I was just telling everybody what a great tickler I am.
I love you.
I'm very ticklish myself sometimes, and I love tickling and being tickled. So we're going around and we're going to see who I can tickle the best. So here we go.
Wow! Oh, Yaki! He is good at it. Oh. That was so fruity.
That was the gayest thing.
Who hasn't wanted to hold an enormous comedian in their hands and elicit laughter?
And took a look back at some of her best moments on the show. This is a big challenge.
Don't even think about it.
This is the biggest challenge ever.
Don't even think about it.
This is the biggest challenge ever. Look at him. He was laughing. He's laughing. He can't resist.
Richard Christie will do just about anything for a laugh. So here he is doing just about anything for a laugh.
This Ronnie will make out with me.
You gotta run the
Oh, man. Hey, Sabean, how do you let shit like this happen?
Whoa!
It's your ally.
Nice. Real nice. Oh, Greg. Oh, yeah. Face.
This next clip is gross and mean, and I don't like it.
It's because you're a chick and your disdain proves that this clip is indeed a gem. Here's what happens when you put a piece of string, Sal, and a cockroach in the same room.
It's prank time. We found a roach and put it under this cup. So what JD is going to do is he's going to hold this string. I'm going to stick the roach onto the string, and then we're going to fuck with people. Ooh, it's nasty. Ugh. Okay. Oh, you! Ah, his leg came off. Ugh. Okay.
See, it's moving too fast.
Oh wait, I know what to do. We got to flip him on his back. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. Good. Stop moving. Okay, so here we go.
You know what I mean? And like there's tuxedos and there's food and there's flowers and there's people, and that's making them crazy too. I'm sure.
Did you meet?
There you go.
Have you met them?
Oh, I met
What is that?
It was a roach.
Cockroach.
Roach.
Don't leave me with your fucking bullshit.
Believe me, I'll have some. I'll just wear it. Don't have
You know
to
what
worry.
the fuck is that?
Dude, knock it the fuck off. Hey, you guys, I tell you what.
Get that?
And this fucker's in on it, dude? How can I direct? Look, I'm hands off the wheel right now. Not cutting any of this. You just fucking show up.
Oh, and sugar's had
I'm calling PETA.
Will they get rid of Sal?
Maybe.
That'd be great. And for all of us here at The Bonus Show, thanks for watching. For Rachel Fine, I'm John Hine, and we'll see you next week.
No, I'm not here. Yeah, I'm gonna file it.
Ronnie loves it.
Let's take a couple of calls from
Richard. Christy.